Yeah, stay woke, cause niggas sleep about it. Crazy niggas backdoored your baby, I'm here to speak about it. We don't need Judge Judy for justice, we in the streets about it. Told niggas stop speaking on Big Bloody, they gon' read about it. Beat the odds, we getting over, fuck getting even about it. Since you niggas stay in y'all bag to pull some cheese about it. Hit a gram of dog with Rhino Trank, pulled the sleeve about it. Still got the rock to Wayne Johnson, I can't believe they doubt. Fully under the hoodie, and that's word to A Boogie. Niggas that call you slime and be YSL Woody. I got players in Jersey Shore, I probably serve Snooki. Do it for all the times they overlook me. Look, that's why I go hard when I'm whipping, so I can overtax niggas like Shamar in the kitchen. Yeah, I got my eyes on the prize, can't get too much past me. My new blend to the oils that stamp Puff Daddy. I black out in the booth and start lighting up. Dog with Da Vinci stamps, hockey like the Mighty Duck. Niggas spitting verses in the district while they typing up. Niggas would've been alive right now if you ain't hyping up. New machine, car drive for me, remember I had to walk. Pull up in a TRX, my block look like Jurassic Park. Nigga, you old news like hey baby. Make me hit your bitch on live like Club Shay Shay. I used to wear monkey suits before Babe came out. Hit you with a rusty K before the Drake came out. I start balling like Black Mamba, then the Snakes came out. Family viewing you in the church, you thought Mace came out. These niggas dying over pussy thinking with they dick. Blind man, I won't make a move without my stick. Mask on, Hamilton, I'm shooting niggas off the rip. Remember I had 90 in my stomach, couldn't take a shit. Now I'm back and forth up on that E-way, bitch, I'm taking risks. Used to be in the way, nowadays I can take your bitch. Eyes closed, praying over the pot, nigga, make a wish. I only post music on my gram, them people taking pics. Bitches, they wanna fuck us, coppers, they wanna cuff us. Probably cause I'm in the boondocks serving Uncle Ruckus. Baby 4 ain't got a full deck, he just wanna fuck ya. Touch you like Diddy, no Diddy, spin on you like he Usher. I used to wonder about the bread, now I got Peter Rose. Honey pack, she come back to back, don't even need a rose. I've been spending all day, ain't even see my foes. Koofy in the throw over this vector, can't even see my clothes. Y'all niggas already know what it is, man. Top carrier, man, biggest bloody. Philly first 48, man, let's ball, man. Hey Danny, we back too, nigga. Let's carry this shit.
Himself,
we had to start off right, man.
The pound for pound champion,
the
bar for bar champion, Mr. Two Up Top,
man. Top carrier,
Mr. Dick Up Dummy,
the biggest,
Mr.
Uptown,
Mr. Uptown for sure, Mr. Feet on Land, Mr. Teeth and Palms, Mr. 24 from the Little Block,
No Diddy,
Mr. No Diddy,
No Diddy boy.
You feel me? If
Quilly Mills, make some motherfucking noise.
Hold on. If you said any, hold on. If you said any of those phrases, that's Mr. Him right there. You feel me? The top carrier, Mr. Harriet Tubman, Mr. Carrie Sanders.
Go ahead.
You feel me? Miss Tanya's son. You feel me? Mr. Quilly Cute Pop. Himza. You feel me?
Make some motherfucking noise, y'all.
Appreciate you, Cheer.
Come
Seriously,
on,
man.
man.
First 48, man. Philly first 48,
family
man.
shit,
Let's ball,
man.
man.
Yeah.
You know
What's
what I mean?
what's going on? How you been?
I'm glad to be here.
Looking
bro.
good.
Shit.
Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Finally here, man.
Yeah, and this
Family
shit
to the
feel
show,
good.
man. I want to tell y'all, let y'all know this, man. Quill been rocking with the brand since day one, since we had camcorders and shit like that, filming and shit
all
like that,
DVD
man.
shit.
All DVD
that,
shit.
That era, that was.
Yeah, for sure, man. I
How
just
your
appreciate
Ramadan
you,
going?
Yeah, let's start off like that.
Keep it a bean, man. I've been running around, so it's like, everybody want to make it seem like you could do it perfect, man. Islam is perfect. You know what I mean? A Muslim not perfect, so some days is better than others.
Sure.
They keep the beam with you. I ain't about to say, all 30, I made it, perfect, and I ain't one of them.
For sure.
Real
But it's
shit,
treating you right, though.
Yeah, right.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean? Right.
See, you looking all healthy.
And you
For
know,
sure.
with the fast, it's just not, your stomach. It's just
Right.
not what you eat and drink. It's like, you know what I mean? You gotta be fasting off the gram. You can't be scrolling down, seeing lattes, twerking, and that's breaking your fast and all that right there. So it's a lot with it. So it's like, you know what I mean? For somebody to just, think they could just, carry it and just criticize a person on a perfect tip. That should be hard. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me?
On
the time changes, it made it easier on the grub tip and how you eat and all that. But it's like, you really gotta be tight. Like, you really can't, like, all the gram shit, the rapping shit. Like, you know what I mean? You see, I just dropped some new shit. Like, that shit ran,
But the
bro.
gram shit easy for you because you pop in and out whenever you feel like it anyway. I feel like you should teach a class how much you know how to work that algorithm.
You want to know why?
For sure.
Because you can't never oversaturate yourself. And when you put yourself out there too much, you spread yourself too thin. I make myself like, you know, the VIP. So it's like when I pop out, that shit means something. It's about something. You feel me?
For sure.
Like we ain't just coming out from that. You feel me?
Yeah, you one of the ones that stay consistent. You know what I mean? You one of the ones that came up, 10 years? Or 20 years? I mean, 20 years?
Nigga, 10 was when me and
when I started,
nigga.
nigga.
Riding around.
You talking about 10, nigga. This is longer than that, nigga. Yeah, damn near. What's some? You feel me?
They said it's this thing called star power and this thing called staying power. You definitely got staying power because some niggas be hot for a while. You been here for a long time, nigga.
Right. Yeah.
So how you do that?
I don't know, bro. Just staying innovative, like innovation. Just being able to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, all them words and all that shit. Like that's the shit that the youth catch on, and you hear the young boys calling each other bloody and all that shit just off the wave. You feel me? So it's like, if I could be, you know, at this big age and I could still get a young boys that's 12 and 13 some culture and some game and put them on, it's like that's how I stay. You feel me? On some real shit, just to keep it a bean.
Yeah, it's hard to stay consistent, for real, man.
Yeah, and not even so much as consistent. You know, it ain't like I drop music every fucking week.
Right.
You know, I didn't fell back from the music and went to the podcast world and went to content world and then came back to the music. So it's not so much as consistency, it's just relevancy. Right. It's about being relevant. I just know how to stay in their face. It might not be with music. I ain't on no, you know what I mean, dropping every week and all that shit, but we gonna carry this shit. I'm gonna make sure I'm out here, you feel me? Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure we get that ball rolling, you know what I mean?
100%.
We gonna make a bag, we gonna make this shit shake. I'm a hustler, that shit in me.
You already know it's your boy Johnnie Mac. I'm here with one of our sponsors, 1212 Beauty, one of the safest hair products on the market. Good for women, men, and children. I use it, my daughter uses it, and my wife uses it. I promise y'all, it's an amazing product. And guess what? It's coming from straight out of Philly. Listen, I'm gonna put y'all down. Y'all can go to 12haircare.com and type in promo code PF48. Guess what? You receive 15% off your purchase. Or you can go to your local hair care or hair buzz. Tell them Johnnie Mac sent you receive a couple dollars off your purchase. Well, I put you on, man. The people want your story and shit like that. You know what I mean? They've been requesting heavy, man. Bring Quill on. I said, let's get bro on. Yeah. I'm here to bring your story.
I'm mad that you got questions, man, because you know me on some personal
It's some shit that I don't want to miss, though.
You got me, nigga. We ain't...
This question insane, nigga.
I know how we would... I know how we can
conversation.
Nigga, I ain't from Sharon Hill. He knows what's going on.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to elevate with this shit, man. We'll miss it.
No, but that's the professional... I like how you carried it on the professional look, though. That's on the... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's...
Hey, Quill, those cards don't say nothing on them. That shit say where Quill from.
He can't even
Uptown, nigga, we know that.
But he can't even fucking read. He telling me something, but the nigga can't even fucking read.
No, hey, Cheaa, no, I see where you're going. That's definitely a professional look. Remember when I just told you with the box 29? I can cross promote on his shit.
100%, that's
no, because you know some niggas be on some shit like, no, why you on the joint saying this joint? Box 29, bro, I saw that shit go from regular to the laptop joint to him putting the logo to him like, I look at that shit like, damn, like, is they... Fox 29 might go at it when we got that shit looking on the joint, you feel me? But it's professional, and you step the look up, and that makes more motherfuckers want to fuck with that shit, bro.
Appreciate it.
Like the image of that shit, bro. Just the image. That shit ain't gotta say nothing on it. Some real shit.
Right, for sure.
It's just the image of that joint on some like Ricky Lake shit. It give you that vibe.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Wait, read one of your questions,
Let
though.
the motherfuckers know when you uptown, man. Break uptown to the audience and shit. Uptown down to the audience and shit. Let them know.
On some real shit. I'm from
Germantown.
Germantown? Like, yeah, uptown is where, you know, like...
Stanton Ave.
Yeah, going all up there. Well, Stanton Ave still, that would be Germantown, because that's where King at. It's on Haynes and Stanton. You know what I mean? So we got Germantown High School and we got King. Right. That's both on Haynes Street.
It is on Haynes and Stanton, for sure.
And then Hope, right in the back of that, Hope Charter Street. But once you get past, you know, 77th and Ogons and you start seeing them numbers like 80th Street and all that shit, that's uptown. Like, far as Wadsworth and Cheltenham and Forest Ave and all that shit, I'm from Germantown. I'm from Haynes Street. Like, that's like the projects.
The Haynes Street.
Uptown, them niggas had like, you know, it's double car garages and shit like that, the balcony and all that shit like that. Like, our shit is that motherfucking circle in the parking lot. When I said, yeah, nigga, y'all niggas ain't out here and y'all can't come back. You feel what I'm saying? You know that joint that went viral? I said, yeah, nigga, we all out here on Xannies and perks.
Nigga!
Nigga, y'all niggas want to slide through the block 7 in the morning and all that. Who the fuck outside 7 in the morning? On some real shit.
You really one of the funniest niggas. Do it be a shot that make you that funny, or you really just naturally just funny?
No, naturally. I mean, I'm not high right now.
No, right.
So it's like, you know what I mean? That shit just be, I just be popping.
But no, you would pop that more when you said, we all on Xannies.
Yeah, no.
Like,
And
yo,
it's like,
easy.
and
He
it's
thought
like, yo.
spin back. Spin like, no.
It's like, yo, niggas came through and it's like, yo, not to go federal, I ain't about to go federal.
Right,
bro.
for sure.
But it's like, yo, it ain't 7 in the morning and all. That's where the shit came from. It's like, yo, come on, bro. We out here daytime now. Like, you know, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Like, this, come through this joint at one way in, one way out shit. Like, and I stand on that because it's like, that's where I come from. But it's like, you know what I mean? All that shit's stupid, bro.
So,
That shit dumb as shit.
stupid, but a stupid,
Dumb
funny
as shit,
viral
bro.
moment, my nigga.
You want to know why that shit be going viral? Because people don't want to see nothing positive, bro.
Right.
If I was to put like, yo, I just left the masjid, just had a good Talim class and all that, that shit gonna get 5 comments.
And 2 likes.
But when I go on the joint and I said, yeah, these niggas went from motherfucking Ronnie to motherfucking Junior on Players Club and all that, that shit get 5,000 comments. Because it's negative, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. How do you just think of the shit you say like off the cuff? Like you be saying
It gotta be something like I feed off of. All right, so I'm real controversial and competitive. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like even with the hair shit, nigga, like that little ass puddle and shit, that shit made me go buy a do-rag, go get the conditioner. I got the shampoo, the leave-in, I got the hot oil treatment. Motherfuckers was coming at my beard, remember I had the patches and all that? Now I got the shit with the joint, yeah. So it be little shit. Motherfuckers say something little, I'm competitive. Right. I'm on that shit. And don't go on the gram, cause then I'm a draw. You can have 5 followers. I'm gonna blow you the fuck up. Real rap. You're gonna be famous as shit. You're gonna have at least 100 followers like that. No bullshit. Like,
so coming up in Uptown and shit like that, y'all got a few spitters and shit like that. Like spitters.
Why you saying Uptown? All right, so look. Cheek Raw from Germantown. Vodka from Germantown. This is all top of Hocken and Morton. We all 2 blocks away each other. Uptown and all that shit. Shout out the Core and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Cassidy and all that. Like,
so what's the matter with Uptown? You act
that's
like
just
it's
not
the
where you're from.
Northeast.
That's just not where you're from.
you ever go? No, bro. You never drove down in the projects, bro. That's like going to Johnson Homes. Like remember I battled H in Johnson Homes, and I gotta drive in that circle and all that shit. And if you ain't family, if you don't know nobody, you don't need to be here type shit. Yeah. That's Germantown, bro. Uptown is Sheldenham Mall right across the street type shit. Chick-fil-A right there. Ain't no Chick-fil-A in Germantown. That's when you know you in a different joint. Yeah, ain't no Chick-fil-A in Germantown and all that. You feel me?
Facts.
We just got like Rodriguez and Bebops and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like regular poppy store.
I heard the motherfucker call it poppy store Rodriguez in a minute.
Yeah, Rodriguez and all that. You know what I mean? 24-hour joint, shit like that.
Well, Germantown, y'all got a few rappers. Who inspired you? Like y'all got Cassidy, y'all got Vodka, y'all got motherfucking Quill, y'all got motherfucking. Who inspired Quill?
You know, Quill wasn't rapping when I was coming up and shit. So I keep it a bean. I say on a Vodka tip. You feel me? Even though that's left because people be like, damn, Vodka, with the wordplay and all that shit. That's a whole nother crate he be in. Yeah, feel me?
For sure.
And we don't say bag. Now niggas be I'm in my bag. No, you can suffocate in the bag. I'm in my crate. There's holes in the crate. I could go up and come out. You feel me? I could breathe. I don't want to be in my bag. You in your bag. That's why niggas suffocating. My crate, you feel me? Yeah. Vinyl shit. No real shit. What was the rest of the question?
So
I just went left like a motherfucker.
No, you ain't gonna left it all because it's crazy. Because yesterday I was just telling you, looking at this picture, I was like, yo, when I was a young boy, my homies, my man Bro and Feast, they used to love vodka, and I couldn't get with. I'm like, bro, I can't get with it. When I got older, I'm like, that nigga talking that shit.
You feel me? You understood the cadence, the flow, the bars,
hooking, my nigga.
Like fucking shit up. He was carrying that shit back then. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish my joint.
Y'all battled though before you even y'all battled though. How that battle
nobody know that neither because it wasn't on camera or nothing.
Yeah.
I
heard it got a little bad for you and shit.
No, I actually won the joint because he was saucy. And that's what kind of made me mad because I went up there to battle 360, his young boy. Everything cool? Yeah. I went up there to battle 360. That was his young boy at the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got him out the way, and since I'm on 8 block, I'm on top of Hock in the morning. Doc like, no, you ain't just about to come up here and do that. And he chat, he just started rapping. I looked at Cheek roll, I'm like, Cheek like, go ahead. Cause it wasn't supposed to be for me and Vic. You feel me? I really looked up to him and all that. But he was so saucy, he was, fumbling and all that, and on that type time.
Yeah, and back then, the battles was different. Like y'all niggas going 8 rounds and shit like that.
No, you talking about 8 rounds? Niggas is rapping to it ain't no more raps no more. Shit. It ain't even how this shit be structured and all that shit. Like how a motherfucker got the timing on the joint. Ain't no timing and all that. Nigga, we about to, and it ain't no, your boots so long and all this and your hair so, no, nigga, spit your hottest shit and I'm gonna spit my hottest shit. We ain't on no 8 Mile shit. This Philly. Like we might be on the corner of Broad and Island like for like an hour on some real shit, like on some after school shit. Just going at it. Like Germantown and Shelton, just going at it. You had to be at them schools and all that, like at them let outs, you feel me? On the Ave and all that, really rapping until you run out of raps. That'll make you get your pen right.
100%.
No bullshit. That's how Philly.
I'm about to say, how important is writing to these artists? All these kids, I don't write, I just go in there and write. How important is writing?
When motherfuckers be saying that, I be like, I could tell. I ain't even write that shit. I don't be writing this shit.
He talking about I can
you feel
tell.
me? Like, I can tell. Like I can really tell you ain't write this shit, or you don't care, or you ain't put no thought or passion into it.
Nigga said I can tell.
And we don't even do this, but look, man, I really do this shit.
Right.
I'm talking about, but this still on my futuristic shit. I still go back to the pen and pad, though. Right. On a aesthetics of filling the paper and the pen and all that, like, not to get off subject, kids don't even know how to write cursive no more. Cursive not the curriculum in school no more, like type shit. So it's like, to pull that pen and that paper out, motherfuckers only touching, the kids touching iPads and keyboards and tablets and all that. I still get I want to feel the aesthetics of writing.
100%.
I'm a writer from the rip, you feel me? And I ain't about to make it, I can keep popping it because I got the raps. I don't want you.
We finally got you on.
Because he got the joint, he got the questions, and I don't want
questions. He nervous. I never see how nervous
questions, nigga.
All right, so look, this what I'm saying, right? Where was I about to go?
You said the kids' curriculum is not, they don't get a cursive, so you know they ain't pulling the pen out.
So, all right, so if a motherfucker ain't even on the pen and on that way, bro, it's like, just like how you say with the joint, motherfuckers be so far left going, it's like, who would bring the culture? Who would bring, so that's where you get me at. That's when, bloody, that's Big Bloody. What the fuck is bloody? Why you saying bloody? No, nigga, that's the wave. This is, don't even ask me why. Who bloody? You bloody. No, I'm bloody too. Like, over Britain, they be like, hey, bloody, hey, mate, and all that. But we ain't got nothing to do with that. This on our shit, you feel me? It's bloody, like, you know what I mean?
That's
it's like,
right.
it's just innovation, like, and I ain't want to cut you off. I just got the raps, bloody. Like,
no, he cutting you off.
Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Dumbass glasses.
Damn. You keep cutting my man off. This is him's eye, nigga. We not trying to talk to you.
You was a super clown at this joint, huh? You a super clown, huh?
Yes, sir.
Right, go ahead, Quill.
And like, damn, what was the last joint and shit? What was the last joint?
You was popping it. What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
You gonna ask for my help? Yeah. Fucking help? What you talking about?
Damn, it was so many different subjects and shit, man.
No, you was giving us your creative process and all that, though.
All right, so yeah, it's like, bro, it's not like I'm a studio rat, right? It's not like and I don't want to use the word rat. It's not like I'm a lab, like I be in the studio 24/7, bloody. I'm not on that time. You feel me? I like living my life and then having some shit to talk about, and that shit feel more organic when I record it. You feel me? That come with another part of spreading myself thin and knowing when to pop out and when to go off the. You know what I mean? But I ain't at that club, and I ain't headlining this joint, and I ain't at this 20 verse 1. You feel me?
Right.
So now it's like, damn, why you can't? And that's another joint. Why we can't get cool? I turned down like 6 or 7 20 verse 1s. I could add like a dub and 20 verses 1s, but I'm married. You know what I mean? I ain't about to be playing my wife, have her looking crazy and all that. And I'm not going to halfway do my job. You ain't going to book me for the joint and then I'm up there acting gay, not trying to look at the lattes and all that. No, I'm going to want to feel and do what I got to do. So I wouldn't even put myself in that position to play my wife. You know what I mean? On some grown man shit. Like, bro, a nigga called me back like, yo, bro, yeah, we got 35 for you for the joint. I'm like, no, bro, I'm cool. I'm married. That nigga came back, bro, we got 5 for you, bro. What you want? Bro, I'm cool, bro. A couple other niggas throw the number out. I tell them, yo, I'm married, I ain't doing the joint. They just respect it from the rip. But you got other people like, bro, I really want you to do this 20 verse 1. Like, how much is it gonna take? Or, damn, with the 7,500 for it, or we only need you for an hour. No, bro, I'm cool, bloody. Like, I ain't, like, I'm grown. I don't, you feel me?
Morals.
100%.
That real shit on some grown shit. And that's spreading your, another part of spreading yourself thin is like, you know what I mean? You hopping on everything. You on every train smoking. It's like, no, I know how to chill.
Yeah.
I know how to, from September to November, it's the drill wave and everybody's dying. I don't make drill music. I'm sitting back watching this shit in Nova Scotia. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking at all this shit. Oh shit, they on the drill shit. Oh damn, they demon time. Okay, all right, that's what it is. You feel me? I'm industry sometimes. It's like, man, I'm wavy. We getting money. I'm trying to come through machines and do all that and go places. We ain't on no drill shit. I always been on some Chicago shit, bloody. So it's like now that wave is over. Look, we came back. Rap. It's like if you could fall back and, you know what I mean? Not fall back because chill don't pay the bills. But if you could do this shit with the timing and know when to pop out and when to chill and all that and when to go off the grid, bro, you can win. And that shit keep you alive, man. You know what I mean? To be aware is to be alive.
Sure.
So it's like, you know what I mean? I'm on point, bro. I'm focused, man. Like,
Did you dumb your shit down a little bit, though?
I got like 5 songs that's like on some commercial shit that's in the cut and, you know, just the records just to make them like, you know what I mean? I can make these joints. But my followers, I don't even want to say my fans, my people, the baby bloodies and all that, and all the bloodies, they don't want to hear no shaking hip shit from me and all that. And I know that. So I ain't about to play myself. And I'm grown as shit. What am I even doing on TikTok and tripping up? Like, and that's the shit. You see, I just went to the party with shout out Sturdy Youngin. But it's like, do your thing. I got this new shit that I'm about to drop on cause this is my lane. I'm Quilly. You know what I mean? We let the youngins do the, you know what I mean? Shout out to Greg G's, man. That nigga looked me dead in my eyes while the young boy was doing the dance on the stage. He said, bloody, we gotta make the dance. I said, you great at what you do. You rap real good. Just do your job. Sit back and we're gonna let the youngest do their job. You know what I mean? It's Philly. That's how we come together. We go support each other's shows and shit. And that shit was in fucking Dawson's Creek. And I still came. You understand what I'm saying? On a support tip. I'm talking about didn't get $1. Like, you feel me? Networking. I'm there networking. Oh yeah, you DJ. Oh, you do photography. Okay, you do this. All right. Okay, all right, Duke, I've been to you, but let's get each other phone number. That's sturdy manager, Ms. Manager. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on that, bro. That's what that shit about, bro. We older now. Yeah, sure. You know what I mean? Fuck them and still be on Haines Street and all that with 90 of me and a Vector hanging out and all that. Yeah. Right down the street from the district. Yeah, that shit with the shit right here. Like, no, we ain't doing all that. That's wrong.
That's why they call me Quilly Wick, bitch.
Bro, and that's Bucks County. Like, that last pad, I be drawing. That's, bro, you making cribs hot. You understand what I'm saying? That's drawing, bro. You don't want that shit all on your name and all on your credit line and all that. Oh, yeah, he the boy that draw. He the boy that bring up, 26 niggas from 26 in the lower block. All on this little ass... little house on the Prairie Lane Drive, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? It's motherfucking 5 cribs on the block. May Allah rest bro soul, man. I remember one time we drawed over Ben Cello, man, over Rock Crib. You feel what I'm saying? You know, we was, you feel what I'm saying? And I don't want to go federal on that case, but something happened over there. That's because we draw. We get in these big ass cribs and draw and tip with gratuity. We ain't never had that shit, bro. Rock from Germantown too. You think Rock wouldn't tip in that big ass crib in Ben Cello? I'm in a big ass crib in Bucks County. Nigga, I start running around. I said, you can hear an echo. I said, yo, like I'm drawing. I'm like, yeah, fuck that rap shit and all that. Yeah, this shit, you feel me? That's what I'm in there. I mean, I'm by my fucking self in that joint drawing. You feel me? Wife ain't come home, kids, they care. I'm drawing, going live. Just drawing Pooh Shiesty on in my own crib. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to war to drawing right here. Look, you think I'm really going through it with motherfuckers, but I'm just drawing. That's how shot I was. Yeah. Got the drawing. I don't even want to put this shit down, but I'm in my own crib. It's like, with a Shiesty on and a drawing?
Yeah. He said what he said. Oh, they talking about Quilly can't fight, bitch. I can't. I won't fight. I made you.
And now look at the wave today. Ain't nobody even. I ain't no more. You feel me? Unless it's want to, man. I was the game fight, John. You know what I mean?
So look, right.
My favorite John though. The streets talk back.
The streets talk back. That was
cousin. Motherfucker ain't say, hey, yo, that's Quilly on the joke.
He said, free rehab. He said, hey, Quilly. I told y'all. The streets love me. They respect me.
Bro, look, and shit like that just go viral, bro, just because it's natural, it's organic. It ain't nothing timed. It ain't nothing that somebody is saying,
right.
Yeah, do the joke.
Right.
No, act crazy right now. No. It ain't none of that. You feel me? That should be regular timing, bro. I pulled my joint out and just vibe. You know what I mean?
This is my favorite, though. I know you one of the funniest niggas in the world. This nigga said,
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorites,
This is my favorite. This nigga said, y'all niggas should have walked me down. This nigga the only nigga in the world to say that little ass 40.
And guess what, though? On a real humble tip, though, bloody, I know that's a blessing from God.
For sure.
That's a blessing from Allah.
For sure. Yeah.
But me just popping at me, because if I go on there and I say, oh man, thank God I'm alive, that shit gonna get 5 likes. It's just gonna get 5. You understand what I'm saying? If I go on there, y'all niggas better aim higher and all that. Yeah, because I'm walking around with shit like this now. Yeah, this shit pop off taking shit now. Now, yeah, slide through now. Pull the vest out and all that. I ain't going too federal, but it's like, you know what I mean? Drawing. All drawing shit.
That, though. Like,
huh?
Like, you getting shot. I never heard you really speak on that and shit like that. What happened?
That shit traumatic, bro. That shit, you don't be wanting to keep thinking about that shit and all that. That's why niggas was drinking right out the pint and all that. Niggas keep grabbing Sprites and all that. Fuck with. No, I'm going right out the pint. We got PTSD. I'm stressing. I'm depressed. That shit make you even more depressed.
Johnny wasn't listening because you did talk about it. You said,
don't stop saying
you wasn't, because look, he said this. He said, listen, he said, I'll go in the fucking hospital.
And this nigga talking about Quilly. I'm like, dog, I'm shocked. What the fuck is you stop Dickie? Get me up in the joint with them white folks, nigga. You tripping. You know Einstein in the middle of the trenches. That shit on 26 in the lower block. Mm-hmm. So it's like everybody from the trenches is in that joint. Yeah. Niggas like, yo, bloody on the joint. We ain't, bro, my shit leaking. But I'm calm. I'm walking in there saying do-eyes in my head.
Yo, I gotta keep it down, please.
You know, I'm walking, I'm calm. I know you can't panic and all that. I'm saying do-eyes to myself, you know what I mean? I know you're not Muslim, so a do-eye is a supplication to God. I'm praying, you feel me, in my head, you know what I mean, on that time. So it's like that, I'm keeping myself calm the whole time, and I made it through the grace of Allah.
For sure.
Mashallah, man. God, bro.
Did that change you in a way? Like, going through that?
Yeah, bro, that shit just, it make you want to be far away from the dumb shit. You know what I mean? That's what it make you want to do, bro. Like, I'm not getting caught up with none of your shit, right? Because that's on the type, not to go into the joint and go into detail of the case and all that, but it was me being on somebody else's joint. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's what it was. You feel me? So now I think like, damn, is this worth me going to this place? This club right here, all right, what am I going for? Right. I'm going on the strength of you, or am I headlining, or am I a guest? Like, is it a one way in, one way out? Is it side? Like, I'm thinking all that shit now because it's just like, yo, that should be corny.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You getting caught up in somebody else shit and all that, some shit you ain't even do, but it's like you there and you really a big scorer. They really still know your name because we in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That shit crazy,
one of the most crazy shit I ever heard.
Y'all just made that shit go real deep. Why you just go that deep, man?
You on the first 48, Quill, come on, man.
He just went traumatic on me. Damn, bloody.
You here to work tonight.
That's the, what you talking about? He just put, that's the PTSD right there. We got right up, cousin.
No, some shit we gotta touch on and shit like that. You know what I mean?
But yeah, no, one of my favorite joints, man, to get back to that, bro, is when I was in the motherland, right? And the airplanes, they land so close, like right over top of your head and all that. So I was talking, right? And I saw the plane coming over. And out of nowhere, I just took my hand like this, bro. Like I was doing it, like I was landing and shit and all that. That's one of them. I just did it real quick to get to the point. The second one is when I was in the motherland again, and it was Ramadan. And this part, the way I was facing on the live, it was daytime. And then when I turned this way, it was nighttime. So I'm like, yo, man, everybody that's in the video, I need y'all to call Imam Hassan Somali. I don't know when to pray and break fast, because like it's daytime on this side. And so I'm popping it, but I'm talking to him with some regular shit like, damn, I don't, like, where we at with it? Like, is it daytime? Is it night? And that shit just looks so beautiful.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was just one of my little stunts. Like, you know what I mean? Everything ain't about money. That was something beautiful I showed.
You got the best stunts in the world, my nigga, right? I never in my life heard of a nigga getting out of jail, doing a show.
The Powerhouse.
A mega show.
And that was one of the reasons.
And then taking his ass back to jail.
Back to jail. And shout out to Shaka Johnson, man, because Shaka Johnson, he damn near put his whole career on the line for that. He said, Your Honor, you could bring him home with me. Like, I was ready to cry in that joint, bro. Yeah. Like he said, you could bring him to my house. Like, you could bring him. You ain't even gotta. That's how I know he gonna come home. Mm-hmm. He need this. He said like this Wells Fargo. Like we ain't, you feel me? This ain't we ain't performing at the Crab House. This ain't Charlie B's, and this ain't nowhere down South Street at the TLA. This is Wells Fargo. Mm-hmm. So when the judge saw that, and then you got Cosmic Kev. Shout out to Cosmic Kev. He came, wrote me a letter as well. And he got on the joint. He said, yo, I don't do court or none of this shit. I don't, like, he said the last time I was in court was traffic court. Like, he said, I don't do this for people. So I had that much support. I had a letter from DC, because my people is Masons and at Prince Hall on Broad Huntington Park. You know what I mean? Everybody know that. That's the black Mason and all that. So I'm talking about super duper higher up, bro. So it's like, that's why they call me Mason too, Mugga Mason. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, we Muslim though. I believe in God. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I don't want you to start thinking, no. Shit. I would have been at that, and all that. But like, what I just named? Shaka, DJ Doc B, the fucking program director of Power 99. This is for, because you know Power 99 runs the Powerhouse. Right. So they're coming in here like, listen, this is the whole fucking staff of the Powerhouse. Like, nigga, y'all, with the motherfucking 33-degree Mason from Prince Hall, motherfucker, with Shaka Johnson as his attorney. Mm-hmm. Let this nigga just perform and go back in the joint. We ain't about to let him come home for the rest of the joint. Mm-hmm. Let him perform. Man, they let me out that motherfucking Monday, bro. I performed that Friday, and wallahi, that following Monday, I went back to jail with Shaka. Mm-hmm. He walked me back in. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that shit felt fake, like on some movie shit. So the whole fucking time, instead of me enjoying myself, I was panicking. Like, damn, what if something go wrong? What if like I'm driving back Haines Street or down Germantown Ave, and then somebody really drawing, then I'm in the middle of something, and the judge really like, damn, I told y'all. Mm-hmm. I told y'all he a nigga. You feel me? Sure. Shaka, look, you vouching for this nigga? Like, that's how you feel me? Right. That nigga Shaka said, man, I know his name, Steven Geroff. That's how I would never forget the judge. He retired now. An old white man with blue eyes. And he told me, he said, I don't listen to your music. I listen to, what's the guy that, Billy Crystal, what's the boy that played the piano, the white boy? Mm-hmm. He named him. And he said, man, I listen to all that. Classic music and piano and all that. He said, but I'm going to give you a chance, man. You know what I mean? And then I slid up out that joint.
That's definitely a blessing.
I was panicking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was crazy. That shit definitely had me crying when Shaka said, like, that nigga come to my house. I never heard that. Mm-hmm. Like, with my family, like, that shit crazy.
One of the things you always did was, you always go crazy with the freestyles and shit, but you always know how to put a single out and market that and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let the people know how important that is, you know what I mean? Because some niggas just rap good instead of just, you know what I mean?
All right, so I want to say this too. You also don't want a single chase. Because if you single chase, then you would be in the studio trying to make a single, right? When you could just be in the studio just having fun and just making music. And then let the single naturally come. You know what I mean? That's how shit be sounding like forced music. Right. Where you might hear an artist and you be like, damn, why you go to, like, that ain't his pocket. Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
So with the sharpest pen probably in the game, you up there. How you feel about Main Man stealing your bars and they act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on?
Sue Surf, yeah. They actually on the joint. He said, no, I only listen to WDAS and jazz and all that.
I'm saying, what?
That's what he said. He said, no, I heard of Quilly, but I ain't never heard that freestyle and all that. I listen to jazz. I'm just like, and I don't even want to go in on him because he's in jail, but we gonna talk about it. Okay. You feel me?
I ain't heard about that shit though.
I ain't shying away from no questions. Right. That's a nut ass interview. We don't do shit like that. You know what I mean? And we from the Biddy. We gonna keep this shit on arm time. You feel me? But yeah, that was corny. He know what he did.
Sure, you know everybody know what he did.
She got millions of views on that joint. He took every bar and then just reformatted the last bar to make it go
for sure.
Pursue surf type shit.
How you feel?
Did you ever think about
what I said? I said these niggas riding waves of surf. I should sue niggas. I said something about it. I don't know the bar shit.
So Quill, what made you embrace like the whole PA along with Philadelphia and shit, like the counties and all that and shit like that?
All right, so it's like you got always locked down where you from. You get what I'm saying? So I'm from Philly, and everybody know that. But I'm talking about Pennsylvania, the state. Every rapper always go to New York, or they always go to Atlanta, or they go to the Yams, down Miami, or they go to Cali, or whatever. Not to go to Wiz Khalifa specifically, but he from Pittsburgh and he went right to Cali, and now you don't even identify with him with Pennsylvania. Yeah. You think of Wiz Khalifa, or you think it's gas in California. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But he's from Pittsburgh. When it could have been different. It could have been him being from Pittsburgh, him having black and yellow, where he shot it at in Pittsburgh, and still been carrying it. Like, no, this PA, nigga, we carried it on. It's the Keystone State. Another reason to elaborate on that joint is like, every time I went out of town, a nigga would be holding on to Philly and would be ashamed to say where they from, for real. Like, it'd be a nigga might be from Westchester, or a nigga might be from Coatesville, a nigga might be from Williamsport, and they'll say some shit like, yeah, no, but my cousin from North, and I do be down Philly and all that, and no, right around the corner from Main Street and all that. You don't gotta try to, lie to kick it, or even if it ain't a lie, you don't gotta bring up Philadelphia to, make you seem thorough, whatever. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I saw that people were shunning away from where the fuck they was actually from. Shit. Are you from Ambler, PA? All right, say no more, huh? We gonna throw a little cookout out here. We gonna throw a party, get together. What's the venue out here? All right, this the social club. All right, hun, how much it cost to book that? All right, bang, come on, let's get to. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the one, since don't nobody want to claim this shit, and don't know everybody from. Oh no, I'm from West. I'm from North. I'm from the P. Yeah. All right, you. I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna be the county boy. I'm gonna be the nigga that's. Charging, double and triple and all that, Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, getting into other things too, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Without going federal, you feel me? Like, it's just money, period.
100%.
We gonna handle different business that is bigger opportunities than just the city. Mm-hmm. So, we talking about the state, you feel me? Talking about the state, you feel me? Everywhere, bro. Every PA, all that shit is money all over.
100%.
That's another joint where I say feet on land. We running around. Like, and it's like you outgrown Philly too, Yeah. Not saying to this point, but I'm just saying even early on, I just knew like, yo, I know I could fuck these colleges up and all that. Like even the joint that I bought free AR ad, man. I bought AR ad out to the Social Star Club on Main Street in Westchester, and he ain't even believe we could sell it out. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like he was just like, "Hey, you think that joint gonna pop, bro?" Like man, listen, come on, I booked the whole joint, set it up and all that. Ab came, got his check and all that. That shit sold out to the point that the fire department had to come and like shut it down. Yeah. And he couldn't believe it because it's like, he do a lot of shows in Philly, in New York.
100%.
But it's like, no, let's lock down the whole state. Let's lock down PA before we, go to Atlanta and go to the Yams and go to California and all that. Ain't nothing wrong with traveling. I ain't trying to make it seem like niggas just gotta stay here. I ain't on that. You know what I mean? But it's like let's get, you know what I mean, lit where we at. Let's put our feet on the land where we at. You feel me?
Yeah. So the buddy and shit, like, you know what I mean, we hear you say that often and shit. Big buddy, little buddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Explain that to the people, like, you know what I mean? We know Quill ain't with no gang affiliation or none of that.
And you know, Philly ain't even on no Bloods and Crips shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bloody just the language though. That's another part of the innovation and me just making shit up. Like, you know what I mean? Like bloody, ooh, like you bloody, I'm bloody, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, the language. I'm just popping it. It's just another, you feel what I'm saying? What was going off earlier. It's just another, you feel what I'm saying? Another language. It's something else wavy for niggas to say. Like, you know what I mean? Young boys, you see the young boys running with that shit crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
They say the biggest bloody.
They say this, they say this shit a little bit more than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. But yeah, like, they know, even when I was in the West Coast, they know that I'm not even, I say, some people might be like, damn, you went to the West Coast saying bloody and all that. Yeah, I'm on No Jumper and all that saying bloody. They know I'm from the Biddy. They know I'm from Philly. They know I'm Muslim. You feel me? They know that what I'm saying is just a part of the language. Like, that's my wave. You feel me? I ain't on no, oh, you can't wear red or you can't wear that. No. And a nigga over there know, like, oh no, he from Philly. They just, you know what I mean? He just, you know what I mean? They know it ain't no gangs. We ain't on no gang shit. 100%. Niggas don't block shit. Niggas, oh yeah, I'm from this block, I'm from this. You know how that shit is.
Yeah, 100%. Another person I saw you can jump in, Chad, whenever you want to. Yeah, another person I saw you was locked in with Osama, like heavy and shit like that. He was out running around the county with him and shit. That was a heavy hit.
Yeah. Man, Lord rest her bro soul, man. That mercy on his soul. Yeah, that's when I made solo Osama and all that too, man. That shit went crazy, man, for bro. But like, he from the county, man. It's like everybody thought he was from Hain Street. That's crazy because he was just around me so much and just running with me. But like, he from Ambler, and that's another. You see, I mentioned Ambler too. So for me going to Ambler and throwing parties out there and handling business and doing things out there. I'm going to Flowertown and now I'm in Fort Washington and I'm just touching up that whole area of Pennsylvania. Then I'm going somewhere else and I might do something right there, or you might be at the studio, you might meet a latte, just keeping it a bean. Anything, you know what I mean? And it's like, damn, this person will plug you into that. Oh no, my uncle got this club and all that. And then you just spreading it, you just fucking them up.
100%.
And then it's even better because it's like, if don't nobody want to claim this shit, right? And you don't see nobody really on it. Like once in a while you might see, a nigga perform out in the county or whatever, but it's like, niggas is hitting the hot spots. Nigga ain't really worrying about PA. Nobody worrying about it, and I'm the only person worrying about it. It's my wave type shit. Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
So how No Jumper and them niggas treat you, academics, how they treat your career?
That shit boosted me up to where as though my networks on the West. I had a few motherfuckers I was fucking with on the West Coast, but it's like more people like the LA Leakers and just shit like that. Different podcasts over there, different studio. I definitely went to a couple different studios over there, different artists and all that. Like shout out to X4 and all that. But it's like that shit boosted my shit up on the West Coast, and we was just saying like, to stay on this side, you could stay on you could carry it. I could rep this side and all that, but you still got to put your feet on land and tap into that West Coast situation. You feel me? Not saying I'm gonna get on that West Coast wave and just start making their music, but no, they gonna hear that Philly shit over there.
Sure.
You feel me? And they gonna fuck with that language and damn, what's bloody and all that. Oh no, this is that. Damn, what's cups and all that? Cups is just when you fucked up, when you broke. We used to say you pop. No, you on cups now. Like, you know what I mean?
So
more innovative, look, more innovative language, man. That shit just keep you alive and keep you wavy. You know what I mean? That shit that's how you stay relevant.
Look though, right? You in Philly, you always been that boy, Mr. Two Up Top, all that good shit. How do it feel for you to so casually, because it was like 45 minutes after the Diddy shit came out, on academics say no Diddy and it fly.
Because remember we talking about timing. So with timing, it's like, not that I'm wishing bad or jail. We don't play with the iron. I ain't wishing Diddy go to jail and all that, but just so happened he went to jail and all this crazy shit. Well, not so went to jail, but they accused him of at that time before he went to jail. And it's like, yo, this catchphrase just went wild on academics at the same time that this is going on, and then the baby oil and all this shit. So it just kind of collide and all the engagement, and that's how it go viral.
Did you feel like, nigga, that's what I do, nigga? Or because you've been doing it so long in Philly, it's like, nigga, that's what I do. Y'all just catching on?
I feel like they, how, you know, like Say Cheese down Texas, academics over here in New York, and no jumper in Cali, they just getting on. But Philly, they already know how I carry it. But everybody else, for me to get on them platforms and then they hearing my language and all that, like, that's when, you know, that shit turned up for me.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You get more bookings, and you know, you go up a couple more thousand on your number, and you know what I mean? Whatever your ticket was at first, you know what I mean? Respectfully.
Yeah, that no Diddy shit went crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I still got merch, and believe it or not, like, I got a cool fan base, so it's like, when I drop shit and they see me doing shit, as long as they see me doing something positive, they own that shit. They grabbing it like, damn, Bloody dropped this, even if it's just cuz, like, I'm just grabbing this shit just cuz. Bloody, damn, he got the website on the joint and he own the trademark. Oh, I'm fucking with him. Let me just order a couple just cuz on a, you feel me? I got a whole world of motherfuckers that just fuck with me. So I got a website that's just running itself, the nodiddy.net. You know what I mean? I ain't make that until after I got the paperwork and all that. You know what I mean? So everything could be straight and we doing it the right way.
100%.
Yeah, bro. I got tired of just doing shit, you know, trying to find loopholes and shit and all that. Cause it's like at the end of the day, you ain't going, bro. I used to try to take brodies, put other people beats and shit on Apple Music. Then they red flag me, and then I'm trying to find loopholes at YouTube and all that. And cause I want to do this Lil Wayne beat, but I still want monetize and all this. And then they red flag me again. You do that a certain many amount of times, you know what I mean? So now it's like, yo, how about I do some things the right way? Like, you know what I mean? Even with that record with Dej Loaf, she obviously did a record, but we ain't go about it with the management and her team and all that the right way. So that record even never came out, you know what I mean, at the time. And if that shit dropped in 2020, like, say if that joint dropped in 2025, that shit, that song hot as shit. So like, that shit'll bring her on the joint. You feel me? That shit'll have me rolling like, damn, he got some rap shit and he got some shit for the lattes. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But you know, I was trying to go through the cracks, and I wasn't going about business the right way. Yeah. Now I'm just carrying that shit the right way. So it's like, you know what I mean? Shit happening a little bit better for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I seen you tapped in with Rod G's and the young nigga.
Yeah.
How was that stream?
I'm sorry, my bad.
Go ahead, take your time.
That's a whole nother world for me, because I had a Twitch 2 years ago, right? But that joint was just sitting with 0 followers. As soon as I do the joint with Raw G's, and I was embarrassed because he flipped and showed the camera like, yo, yeah, this is following and all that. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got it. This shit's 0. But when he did that,
and you ran over there.
Everybody started jumping on the joint. He like, look at your joint. Like, your shit rolling. Oh, they your I'm like, what's this? He like, they your notification and all that. Like, he breaking it down to me, because Twitch a whole nother world.
A whole nother world.
So now I got like 370 followers. I know that's light, but you know, I'm just getting on Twitch. I just did a live Twitch in the studio. I was gonna do a live joint here, but you know, I want to keep the content exclusive. You know what I mean?
Let them know your plug, your Twitch plug and shit.
But like on the Twitch joint, I gave him a studio joint, like just to, you know, get a feel for it and shit like that. Yeah. But like I want to get that monetized. I ain't monetized yet on Twitch. I want to get my shit rolling, and you know what I mean? I'm talking to Rod. He keeping it all the way clean with me too. I'm talking to Rod. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to fuck with the 2K25 on here. I'm about to fuck with the Madden. He like, you be playing the game? I said, no. He said, so why don't you just do what you do? I said, what, just rapping? He said, yeah. And we was in the studio. He said, look, watch this. We start rapping live and then start naming shit. Whatever the Twitch said, whatever word they said, I start rapping about with they said.
How can you see his words? Because the motherfuckers be flying up the screen.
Yeah, I mean but they were saying they said bloody and cups, and so that was easy for me. They was saying all my words, mama and pop and shit like that, and lattes and put latte in the joint, and you know what I mean, fighting it and you panicking. They were saying all that shit on the stream just so I could, you know what I mean, and I was freestyling, fucking that shit up too. I ain't gonna lie, I carried that joint.
So what's the beef with you and Quilly and shit? Like, so you got going back and forth and shit.
I'm gonna keep it all the way clean, right? It's Ramadan, right? And Quilly Muslim, right? And he really going through something right now. And I ain't going, ever kick a man while he down on some real shit. But that shit just be rap shit. That shit ain't no blood and we see each other and we shooting at each other. That shit ain't no in that type time, bloody. You feel me? And you feel me? Like, he pop his shit, I pop my shit. It ain't no motherfucking Mexican standoff and all. Like, we ain't doing none of that, bloody. Like, you know what I mean? That's rap shit. And it's good for the culture anyway, because it's like all that Joe shit and everybody just being, too good and everybody want to do features with each other. Like, no, who want to be the bad guy? Like, I don't want to do songs with 7 niggas and all this and we keep linking up. But this rap, it's just supposed to be competition. Yeah. Like, I'm going to pop my shit. I'm hotter than you. And, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, when the fuck?
We was explaining to FS the Bender, right? Because he looked at that picture, nigga only knew a half a person up there. So the guy, by accident.
For real?
He only knew a half a person up there by accident. He shot in the dark and said, "This cheek raw?" It was right. He did see you though. I pointed you out, but you feel me?
Okay.
But I said that to say they knew this was entertainment.
FS the Bender, my pup. That's my youngin'. I fuck with FS.
Right. But
even before he got locked up on it, you know what I mean? Oh, you saying just him?
Right. When I say the picture, he was like, he couldn't identify him, but I was like, if it was real to them back then, the picture wouldn't exist. Y'all should be real beef.
Yeah.
And they don't understand that it's entertainment at the end of the day.
And what's crazy is, man, rest in peace, Spittage. It's only one of them that's going. Everybody else still here. This whole rap era right here is still here. That's crazy. And I told you, like, around, in October 2024 last year, probably a little bit before that, it was the drill wave. What I do? I'm off the grid. I'm on podcast shit. I'm doing shows and all this shit, but I'm off the grid. I ain't on no drill shit. Yeah. We ain't about to make none of them records. Let them young niggas ride their wave. Now, you know what I mean? Everybody passed, like, on some real life shit. That shit crazy.
One person.
Cause that shit not forever. Like, you know what I mean? Rap is the culture. This shit gonna be forever. Like, you know what I mean? This shit here. That drill shit, you can't even, like, how the fuck how's that gonna last more than 6 to 9 months?
Right.
Like,
how much time you feel about your growth?
She love it. Yeah, she love it. Real rap, I ain't gonna lie. She love it. I to keep it a bean and to go into depth about my life. I'm loving my mother's growth. You feel me? To keep it a bean. You know what I mean? So we both doing good, mashallah. You know what I mean?
That's good to hear.
Sure. Real rap on some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? That should be feeling good.
Oh, you said you was talking about the picture. You said only one person on. We talking about Meek and shit. When can we get that? Like, you know what I mean? That Quilly and Meek sit down. All right, unity. We see unity right there and shit like that. That'll be.
I don't even know, bloody. I think it's just, the way it's supposed to be, how it is, He ride his wave, I ride my wave. I don't think if it was meant to be, we would have been had a record. You know what I mean?
Well, y'all got some records that the people may not even know of.
Old shit, though.
Old shit that you was walking, though.
Yeah, walking.
Damn, my nigga.
Old shit, yeah, no, you right. You right, though. You right. I ain't gonna lie. But that's old shit, though. You talking about now. So if it was meant to happen, it happened. But,
so your shit,
I'm on my own. You feel what I'm saying? You see, I don't even chase features from anybody else for real. Like, I be on my own. I be in my own crate. Like,
one of your favorite freestyles?
Hot 97. The come up show. Damn. I got like 6 or 7 of the come up shows. niggas don't even remember this, but the Back Cave radio joint with Rug and P-Funk, niggas don't remember that.
Crazy John.
Yeah. Look, you don't even remember that. That shit crazy.
I remember that, John.
You remember?
Hell yeah.
Red, I gave him the red low hat with the corduroy red button up joint. Low joint. 7 jeans on butters.
Snapping.
Fucked him up that night. Snapped for like 10 minutes on the joint. That was, you know, it ain't mainstream radio, but you know, Back Cave radio, that was the shit at the time. You feel me?
Yeah. 100%. So what's next for Quill, man? I see you got this new record you're pushing and shit. I see you on different podcasts and shit like that. I see you got a new show coming.
Keep it a beam with you. I'm just having fun making music, man. Like, a lot of people will be like, yo, when the next joint? I'm just dropping shit, man. And when people get caught up in that, you know, I need a single, I need something for the club, I need something for the latte, this gotta be for the girls. And when you get caught up in that, man, you just single chasing, and it sounds like it. You understand what I'm saying? Rather than going in the studio and having fun. And really being comfortable and just, you know, carrying it, being in your pocket. Even if you do want to get uncomfortable and get outside of a pocket, like I said, I got a few songs that's commercial, that's on some, you understand what I'm saying? That you just do just to have in a cut. Yeah. But do I lead with those songs? No, I give my core fan base what they want. You know what I mean? I'm dropping that shit. They want to hear that shit from me. You know? And then in the midst of that, while you're in the studio, when that record come, and the people will choose it. Yeah. It ain't for me to just say, yo, on Friday I gotta make something for the club, and then on Monday I'm gonna make something for the bitches, and then on Tuesday I gotta make some pain shit. No, I just be going in there having fun, bloody. I work, man, just, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't live in a studio. I ain't no studio rat, and I don't want to keep saying rat. I hate that word, but I ain't no studio head. Like. I like living my life and experiencing shit and then going to the studio. You feel me? That make that shit more pure. You'll feel like you'll get the chills from my shit. You feel me? I say some real shit, some relatable shit. You might get a joke out of it. It might brighten up your day one day. Like I might be going through some shit and say some shit. You might be going through the same shit. Cause we in the same joint. I'm not too above nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers start talking that Birdman shit and all that on the track and yachts, 5-star, you start losing a motherfucker. You feel me? You could pop it, you could talk paper, but it's like, come on, we still down here, let's ball. You feel me? We're gonna talk and give them what they need. You know what I mean? I'm feeding the culture. You know what I'm saying? Through these podcasts, through these songs, you know, through the language. When I'm just talking, I'm feeding the culture. Adam 22 is over there like this. Motherfucker ain't know what that. Yeah, this mean that mean this and all that. That's Philly. I ain't going over there talking they shit. And, hey, brother, I'm not talking like y'all and acting like y'all niggas. Y'all niggas gonna be acting like me and saying this shit right here. And y'all gonna be sounding like Philly. I ain't going to motherfucking California, sound like I'm from Birmingham and Stockton and all that and IE. No. I'm a Philly nigga over California. And I'ma still respect the land. I ain't gonna go over there popping it and all that just when, you know, Red Dicky said red butters and all that, and blue and all that. No. I know that shit real over there. I ain't about to tip. But at the same time, y'all gonna get this Philly vibe, y'all gonna get this Philly energy, y'all gonna get this Philly wave. And y'all gonna know who Quilly is before I get, you know what I mean, to that motherfucking LAX. Y'all gonna know who I am over this joint. You know what I mean? I'm gonna touch the land, I'm gonna touch the people. And I'm going to walk inside of the masjids while I'm over there, too. I make sure I do that when I land. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just because I know it's about to be goofy. It's nothing party, and it's Hollywood. Yeah. The lights and all that. I got to bump one time when it's at least catch one of the joint. What time is it? Yeah, come on, we got to get this joint. Like, you feel me? I be feeling that shit like, yo, this shit crazy over here. Like, you got to be like, no, that shit really Hollywood. Like, yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like, you want to stay grounded, you know what I mean? Stay on your shit and be tight and be militant no matter what, you feel me? Yeah, 100%. Like I said, to be aware is to be alive, you feel me?
Yeah. What's your relationship with See, Tiffy Bay just came home and shit. You know, y'all was going back and forth and shit like that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Welcome home to Tiffy Bay, man. Like I said, it's Ramadan, so
I ain't trying to hear that. I know it's Ramadan, but you ain't gonna get away that fast.
No, on some real shit. No, it ain't. Even on the even before Ramadan or whatever, and Wack asked him about me or whatever, he said, "Man, fuck with all that." But on some real shit, he said on some real shit, we Muslims, so all that street shit surpasses Islam. Mm. You know, this was before Ramadan though, and it's like, yo, when you really think about it, all this popping in and just talking shit, that shit ain't no bloodshed. This shit just some dumb, goofy shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That shit ain't really about no paper or nothing. You feel me? And at the end of the day, bro, we, be honest, being Muslim, bro, we black, bro. Like, 100%. Like, we Muslim, but you know what I mean? Because I can't say that you not Muslim, you not. I don't want to keep deaning y'all out like I'm motherfucking.
No, I'm half. I'm half.
I don't want you. How you half?
Because I be having to tell people this: half my family Muslim, half I'm Christian. So what? I really ain't got no. I'm dead serious.
Now if you see, that's a law softening your heart. That right there, that's a law softening your heart. So you open for knowledge. You not a motherfucker that's just saying, oh no, fuck that shit. I ain't on that. That's ignorance.
Right.
Nigga, I know about Buddhism, Confucianism, Jews. You understand? Sure. Hinduism. You understand what I'm saying? For me to just know Christianity, you know what I mean? Old Testament, New Testament, and Islam, you gotta know the Old Testament. Because that's even how we say Ibrahim. You know what I mean? That's Abraham, Musa, Prophet Moses, you know? So it's like if you don't know these books and you just, popping it, you ignorant. Right. You feel me? So I read, bro. Mm-hmm. I know what's going on.
100%.
Let me take you back in the day to this era, right? Because I wasn't in this era. And we got social media today where you feel instant gratification. Back in the day, you had to be in front of a camera. Nigga had to put the video together. Yeah. Niggas had to sell it, get it out. Then niggas had to watch it. So this is probably like maybe a month before after you shoot the video where it's out. Yeah. So then how do it feel in that era when it's starting to work? Like, oh, that's what Quill from Headshot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was real. That was like real. Like you had to put your feet on the land. Like you know what I mean. Like really be outside. So it's like that's a different time. That's even before, niggas was just on, YouTube was out, but niggas was on them DVDs and, you know what I mean, mixtapes and shit like that. Like niggas had shit on the Deuce and Germantown had burning CDs and all that. So this a whole nother wave right here. Mm-hmm. But to get back what we was talking about, everybody's still alive on this joint. There wasn't ain't no drill music. Philly don't even do that. That's Chicago shit. You know what I mean? We don't, you feel what I'm saying? When we was ever on that? We was always on paper and fucking bitches and, coming through machines and shit like that. Yeah. And talking about hitting KOP and we're cool seeing them niggas saying all like, ooh, you got it. Wearing all Gucci and all that, head to toe, big ass dookie ropes and all that shit, rollies and all that. Niggas wasn't on no drill shit, bro. Even, I'll bring up Will Smith, like not to go super commercial, but it's like, some he coming through in machines and, lattes jumping out with booty shorts. Thing hanging out and all that. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy on the drink, but yeah, like it's like we was never on that. That's they wave. That's the rack. What they call it, the rack. Like it's a couple of days. I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna say I'm turning down bags, but I ain't gonna say I did respond to, but I didn't go out there yet. I'm supposed to be doing some work out there. I got 2 bookings out there, and I didn't confirm yet. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the rack.
Yeah, that's serious.
And I ain't panicking. Right. But it's like, Skrilla just got shot up there. So it's like, you think about shit like that, too. It's like, you know what I mean?
And they said Sauce Walker just got shot in Memphis.
That shit ain't about no dimes, 7,500 and all. Come on, man. My life more than this shit. I ain't,
sure.
You know what I mean? Fuck all that.
100%.
We gonna make some paper. Yeah, chill. That's how you survive. That's how you stay out this joint. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I tell Raw G's, nigga, I said, I'm on, nigga.
Oh,
what's wrong with you? Nigga? He said, no, nigga, at 21, I'm on. I said, no, you tripping. Nah, nigga, I would have been a fucking elder then, nigga. What
He
you talking about? You got the game fucked up, nigga. Nigga told me at 21 yeah, but that's how the youngest carry it. You feel me?
He said 40, pop.
And then, look, back to that Twitch shit, right? That's a whole nother outlet. Because just like I start talking, my bad, what you say?
Not to ear Twitch.
Like, I start talking about 2K25 and Madden and all that and playing the game. Bro, G's like, oh, you play the game? And I'm like, no, I don't. And he like, bro, so just rap. Set that shit up while you at the studio, and he giving me the sauce. I ain't even about to give y'all the sauce, but like Raw Jesus giving me the sauce. You feel me on the Twitch shit? Yeah. Come on, we gonna ball. I need some of that paper.
Yeah.
What's good about this generation is even if you give them the sauce, they probably not gonna.
Motherfucker lazy as shit. That's crazy. That is crazy. Even if I were to tell a motherfucker step by step, like, you know what I mean? That shit crazy. I was just telling my engineer and shit, like, he was like, yo, set the Twitch up on the joint right here. I guess we was about to do the joint. And I'm like, you know what? I don't really want to show my full formula. Let's lay the track and then put the Twitch on. You understand what I'm saying? After the track is done and I mastered it and all that, then I'm voicing over it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's how I did the Twitch. I ain't want to show the Twitch my formula of recording. Yeah, for sure. I ain't want to. That's a little bit too personal. And my shit ain't monetized yet. The fuck is you talking about? I ain't about to give up the sauce.
A nigga that's monetized gonna react to it, get paper off it, show the world.
Off of my fucking reaction. Yeah, rapping 101 type
rapping
shit.
101 with Quilly.
Go stream that song too. That's the name of one of my songs too. That dropped probably like 2-3 months ago. I got the video to that. Shout out Ski TV too, man. Me and Ski about to start working again too. That's another reason why I said with the Kwani shit, like, it ain't even like, they tied in and all that. So we all work together for real. Yeah. So that should be fake for real. Like, that ain't who the fuck gonna spend on somebody and nigga, this shit cameraman, my cameraman, your cameraman. Like, we ain't on that shit ain't. It's just good for the gram and the internet, bro. That's all, man. Motherfuckers be having wanting something to talk about. You feel me?
Who your top 10 right now? Rappers and shit. Right now, out of the youngest and shit. Who you listening to?
They gotta be the youngest?
Yeah, well, who? Right
shit,
now.
I don't be putting age on this shit, nigga. Yeah. Right now, nigga, Jim Jones fucking them up right now. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, in Philly right now. And shit. If we had to put the list together.
Are you just saying in a biddy?
Yeah, in the city.
Okay, damn, why you put me on the joint like that? Yeah, FS the Bennett just came home, so hopefully he get on his shit, and he ain't even all just drill too. He switches shit up and all that. Like, I heard songs from him. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I heard he could rap. Skrilla, come on, why you do this to me? Damn, man, y'all niggas is cooking me. Why you do that? Damn. Sturdy Youngin. His fucking performance crazy. Like, on a performance too, that shit had the crowd rolling. Fuck all the bars and the rap and shit and all that. Like, that. Entertainment. Performance, that's what the payback. So we talking about entertainment. And it's Philly, so I don't want to just stick to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who else, man? Damn, let me drink some water. Damn, man, why y'all doing this to me? Throw somebody out there so that, cause y'all...
it's females that's the only thing. Yeah, you got a lot. Yeah, it's tight right now. You fucking with.
I throw Quill in there, just to make your list one more person. Put yourself in there.
Got a lot of niggas that's in jail. A lot of niggas.
He said your top 5.
Yeah, me. You feel me? But I ain't, that's some cocky. I ain't want to do no shit. Like, you feel me? But yeah. That's one of the top 5 drink. Yep.
Yeah. Top
everybody in Philly doing anything.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Know what I mean? Everybody. Shout out to whole Philly, man. For sure. You know what I mean? The motherfucking murder rate done went down.
What?
Shit. Nah, you know what I mean? This how Philly, you know what I mean? Yeah. And to get back to what I was saying, man, we was rapping about getting paper, coming through machines, lattes and all that, hitting them all. Like, niggas was never on no drill shit. No. That shit do go down, though. Mm-hmm. I ain't just gonna say this shit like, you know what I mean, Willow Grove and all that. Right. Like, yeah, this shit, you know what I mean? But it's like the murder rate down and all that. Shit looking good.
How you feel about that?
Probably because it's a little bit of paper around. Them bitches got their taxes and all that. Like, shit different.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit of cheese. It's a little bit of cheese around. So, you know, shit be kind of.
We gotta talk about the nut shit too, like, though.
Right.
Like, the Mike Knox and the Garci situation. How you feel about that shit? What's going on? You gotta put your podcast hat on.
I mean, I think the celebrity boxing joint, that's what you supposed to be on, man. And instead of, you know, up and toast and all that and spinning blocks and all that, why not do the celebrity boxing joint? You feel me? Especially if you can get some paper.
Facts.
Motherfucker, give me some paper. I don't even rumble. You give me some paper, you know what I mean?
He said, I can. Bitch, I won't.
Real rap. We could get on the celebrity joint.
You and me?
And I ain't even called nobody. No, why you keep saying that? Man? I don't want to be on no negative shit, Johnny.
No, ain't no negative shit. We talking.
We on some positive shit. No,
you sit with academics and really talk. Like,
no, come on, man. No, come on. All right, come on. I'll rumble Meek and that's what you want. I'll fuck him up and all. Let's set it up. That's what you want. Look, he gonna bring the academic shit up. Don't get out your feelings, man. Cut that out, man. Shout out to everybody in the video.
Outside of PA though, who showed you the most love?
Outside of PA, I say New York. I say New York. I'm gonna keep it a bean. New York, buddy. You know what I mean?
Know you?
Yeah. We could get to some goofy shit though. I know you want some goofy shit. Cause this what it is. He getting the sophisticated Quilly. He getting the clean, thorough, and he getting all that shit. He want the goofy shit. Ask me some goofy shit. Come on. No, ask me some goofy shit, and we about to go viral on some real shit. Come on. I know what you want. Come on. I don't give a fuck. Name them.
Name them.
It's
Ramadan.
Let's go viral. No, it's Ramadan. Let's go viral though. Come on.
I want to see you and me get that shit off your chest, and then, you know what I mean, work.
That'd be
what it takes to put that shit.
All right, so look, I thought you was gonna go anywhere with it. Is it just something with you want me and Meek to make an album? Or what? I thought he was about to ask me. I said anything, and he still keep bringing up Cuz. I don't have a problem with Cuz. Right, everything cool. You want us to make an album?
Huh?
You want me and Cuz to make an album?
That's what the people wear. That ain't what I want.
All right, let's see how many people say they want me and Cuz to make an album. Niggas ain't worrying about that shit. They playing a new Quilly shit. I'm riding my own way, bloody.
Yeah, you crazy.
I'm here dolo, right? Come on, man.
Peaceful Quill, all right.
We could get into some negative shit and some goofy shit, but I don't want to indulge into cooking that joint. You feel me? But I'll do the album with him for you. If you want
He's a fucking nut. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say.
So the apology shit, that Mike Knox shit, let's talk about that shit.
Well, how I feel about it?
Yeah, like
he said that it wasn't that, you know, off camera, right? It was a different story. And then when the camera came on, that's when they made it. Do you respect
that though? Do you respect like niggas putting the apology out and shit like that?
I don't know. That's nutty. Because if y'all talked and all that, and it was off camera and all that, and everything was cool, for you to try to manipulate something and all that on camera, if that's the truth, because I wasn't even there, you know. Remember the post I put up a couple weeks ago? I gotta apologize to Gunna. Sometimes I gotta mind my motherfucking business. I'm not even from Atlanta. You understand what I'm saying? But real shit, if that was the truth, that was nutty. Because you can't manipulate footage and make it seem like, you know, my shirt, or you know what I mean, his shirt could have been fucked up because he could have did this. Or something is hot. It's 80 degrees on you feel me, on a wiping his drink. And then they got on camera. You don't know how this shit be manipulated, niggas, AI and all that. Like, you can't say what Mike Knox did wrong but no, I ain't. You know, we vectored down anyway, so niggas run up on us, bloody, like, I ain't, you know, what the fuck we gonna rumble, slapbox? I ain't, come on, bloody.
I can't.
What the fuck is you? Come
Bitch,
on, man.
I won't. Look, though, to hit on one more of my favorite joints, right? Your
Oh
viral
yeah. And just cause Scrape Gang Garci said my name on that cooking podcast where you cooking all that. What you want to talk about? Scrape Gang Garci?
Scrape Gang Garci.
Yeah, that
Why
nigga
y'all
went
call
from
him Scrape Gang
that nigga went
Garci?
from Ronnie to Junior on Players Club. Yeah, this the shit you want, right? No, this the shit you want, right? You want to go viral? Let's go viral.
That's ball.
And look, I'm doing that for 2 reasons. That nigga said my name for no reason, right? On the strength of Cuz, that me and Cuz going through, he said, oh, these niggas be on Quilly shit just to go viral. And all. That's what he said on the cooking joint. So now that's your joint. Scrape Gang Garci. That's your viral moment. Keep my name out your mouth. You know not to say my name. And you know we outside. But that's number 1, because he said my name. And number 2, my guy needs some viral footage. he don't want to see Farrakhan. He don't want Farrakhan.
He don't want Farrakhan.
Yeah, he
no Farrakhan.
He don't want Farrakhan. He wants some viral content. So come on, let's get goofy. Let's ball.
What's up, Joey Jihad and shit like that?
DoorDash had. DoorDash. No, cause he listen. They took a picture of him while he had the shirt. I'm like, no, why the fuck you know you DoorDash, you can just do the joint. He got the bag and all that. He had the bag and everything. I ain't on the joint. It's Ramadan, wallahi on the joint. Please. My thing is, if you hustling, I don't give a fuck what you doing. You hustling, feeding your family, that's what you doing. I'm not playing that. Nigga, I ain't above that.
At all.
And if it get the cups, nigga, I'll do that shit.
I'm out there.
If I get the cups, I'm out there. Lyft, DoorDash,
fuck yeah.
the joint that go Uber Eats, all that shit. But nigga, don't pop it to me. And that's what I'm saying. Just don't. The safest shit on the internet, right, is to just don't say my name. Like, just see me in person. And whatever you say you gonna do, Mike Knox that shit. You feel me? Don't play with me on the internet. And Mike Knox my man. I ain't even trying to play with him. I ain't want him to catch it straight. But don't play with me on the internet. That's the worst thing to do. I'm a tip with gratuity on the internet. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Take your chances in real life. And I don't want to bring that energy on the joint. I'm just saying, like, you know, proceed with caution when you know what I mean, on that internet and all that. You know what I mean? And trying to be on podcasts and all that. Lower level podcasters that reached out to me that ain't even had a chip right type shit. You feel me? The cooking, he could go just because he was laughing. Just when Straight Gang Garci said, don't laugh, keep a straight face.
You know that rule in Philly.
You was supposed to be like
laugh,
this.
you get it.
You get it too. Nigga, bald head boy and all that, yeah. He had the short hand mall chain and all that. Yeah, sit, You was supposed to sit like this.
Damn,
you ain't supposed to say shit. Nigga, bring Quilly joint all that bidding and all that shit. I'll be looking at the comments. Yo, cuz, take that joint out too. No, yeah. I'm screenshotting shit on some nut shit and all that. Yeah. Oh, you was laughing and all that? Yeah. See me in the club, niggas would be like this. Cuz, wallahi, I'll leave that shit right there. Won't I, cuz?
Yeah, that's right.
nigga, give me salam. Now, in Islam, you gotta salam back. So, nigga, assalamu alaikum, I might give you salam. I might give you that joint. But you have to salam, you feel me? Yeah. But like, don't see me don't go at me and be laughing underneath of Jones and all that, didn't think I'm a game in real life. I'm not playing out this joint. Niggas see that internet shit and all that. No, we don't be on that. I'm a grown ass man, bloody. And I ain't on no tough shit. I ain't on no guerrilla warfare shit. I ain't chasing that shit. I don't make drill music. I make fly music, latte music. This shit like bachata, nigga. I got a song called Cha Cha.
Yeah, that's fire.
Dump my shot, do the cha cha. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas though, I swear to God, wallahi, right? I'm performing at places where it's highly populated with Ricans and Dominicans. They like that song. You understand what I'm saying? Believe it or not. On some real shit. So now that's taking me out that Philly bag. You feel me? So now I ain't got to just perform. I ain't got to just perform. And you understand what I'm saying? I can go up here and go down here. I'm in Nova Scotia and all that. And damn, they do shows and all. They book niggas out there. Damn, they fuck with Philly out there. We on our way. Yeah. Feet on land. That's where that shit come from. And it's like you just gotta keep making new shit up. You just gotta keep, being innovative. You gotta just keep being wavy, man. You know what I mean? Right. One thing I did stop saying, and I don't know if y'all know this, was Wave Master and you know, Wave Lord and all that. You wanna know why? The only person that's worthy of lordship is God, is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the only person worthy of lordship. So as in Islam it's called shirk, to, you know, straight away.
No, I told you I be knowing these things.
Right, so for me to be ascribing something and saying I'm the Wave Lord and I'm the I'm the Wave Master and Lord Master and keep ascribing that to me, and I know Islam go off your intentions. I know I'm wrong. Then everybody else saying this shit, I stop. Just like another joint I made up, and I can't stop saying this, but I really gotta stop on mommy. You know? Because now you swearing other than by Allah. You can only say wallahi. I can't say, yo, on my grandmom, yo, like, no, on some real shit, on Tata and Kareem. I can't say that. I can't say on my dad and, yo, no, on some real shit, rest in peace, Onkin. I put it on Onkin. You can't do that. You can only swear by Allah. You know what I mean? My shit ain't white on the joint because I'm from blowing, I'm dehydrated. Don't have it looking crazy.
No, you good.
Because we could chop it up, do another joint.
Oh, good job. Yeah.
So, back to because y'all used to be together.
No, he went to the, like on StockX, you know, he fuck with the sneaks too.
Yo, I'm just...
He sells sneaks too. No, real shit.
Yo, this nigga bird.
Listen, on some real shit. I'm big and I really want, you know. No, he did, you know, walk up. I got pictures and all that. We ain't gonna.
He said, no, I wouldn't.
I'm saying this because we Muslim. That boy's Muslim, man. You know what I mean?
No, I was saying, how did y'all, because y'all used to be together, running together, rapping. How y'all break apart and...
Nigga.
I don't know. I promise you. I be telling him, bro,
let the people
I was a wild, dumbass
don't-
young boy. I was just, I would watch the video. I wasn't really like, I really don't know.
real?
I swear to God. Just like, listen, one time, listen.
That's crazy. Just like the Shannon Sharp joint when he asked Gil.
Yeah.
Remember he asked Gil? And then they pulled the footage up. I'm like, oh, why you just ask Gil that and you got the footage of the joint? Because you wouldn't even knew to ask Gil about the young. You just was looking at young boy basketball highlights?
I promise you I didn't
You
know.
wasn't just looking at his basketball highlights, nigga. You knew he cute. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, niggas want to see y'all back.
Nah,
Though. I ain't gonna lie, niggas definitely want.
No, I really don't know though.
You said they want to see us back?
See you like you and Hattie? Niggas want to
And
just...
I ain't gonna lie, I would never be able to. Some things is just like,
He
wow.
talking about I can't lie, I would never. I could never.
But it's just like some things is like, come on, man. You ain't gotta be nasty to a person. You ain't gotta be beefing and all that. But it's like some things just you ain't gotta do. You know what I mean? I'm carrying it by myself for real. Even back then, when I was upcoming, trying to get my shit rolling, and I'm ascribing myself to Cheek Raw, and I'm ascribing myself to Vodka, and I'm around Had and all that, when all I really needed was myself. But that's all the dumb shit that I had to go. I ain't gonna say dumb shit. That's just the experience that I had to go through.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cheek Raw too. He ain't never backdoored me, huh? You see how thorough that is? Now look when you carry it with me. What I say when I was in a mansion. Are you carrying it with me or are you carrying it against me? If you carry it against me and you get called names and I'm bidding off you and now you go viral and this clip go viral and niggas is laughing at you the same way you play with me, you know? But when you do loyal shit like Cheek Raw and you carry it with me, you know, and you open up your door for me because I might be going through something with, you know, this latte or whatever and, you know, real shit, real life shit. I might be going through something with my peoples. Bro, come up here, bro. And I got the studio right over here, bro. Come on. You ain't even got to record with them.
Right.
Yeah. Thorough shit, bro. I remember shit like that. Shout out Cheek Raw. I don't give a fuck if he rapping, if he dropping shit. What's going on?
Right.
He hot as shit, but I don't give a fuck what he doing. That nigga a real nigga.
Right.
And he ain't never do nothing wrong to me, man. He did
Shout out
everything
Cheek
right.
Raw.
No Diddy.
For sure. Good God, man. Yeah. Some people don't understand though and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? What Hattie did and shit. You know what I mean? I was around. I knew what transpired around that time and shit, which kind of made me look at him a little like like I felt let down and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's why I didn't put the footage out, to be real with you and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And that was thorough on your behalf.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause look at our relationship.
100%.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at me and your brother relationship.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta honor, and be thorough to niggas that's carrying it with you.
Yeah,
you understand
100%.
what I'm saying? You do backdoor shit. It's like, I can't even do nothing backdoor to you because that ain't in my heart. You rat on me, I can't rat on you. That's not in my heart. You know what I mean? I can't. I just separate myself from you and bid on you and shit like that, and say you DoorDash and post pictures of you DoorDashing. And then say you sell sneaks and all that, and I got the pic and I post that. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's like, back then it was petty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 2025 is even still petty.
Yeah.
But guess what? Danny Designer never did nothing backdoor to me.
Shout out Danny Designer.
And look at the relationship. Look how thorough it is when we see each other.
Yeah.
You feel me?
100%.
You can feel the vibes.
Yeah.
You feel that shit. No Diddy. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was thorough back then, running around, graphics, camera, all that, and he's still thorough. 2025. Quill, look, you carry this shit. Look, take my number and all that. We on this, and that. Yo, say no more, because I do need this. What you doing Tuesday? All right, say no more. Let's film this.
Yeah.
Offer thorough relationships. And the person that you brought up is not even relevant in 2025. You understand what I'm saying? The same way Sean Cotton brought a nigga up, and I said, what? Say his name? And he said, And I said, bro, if you can't say his name and they not sitting on your couch right now, the only nigga you should be with, I'm here. Quilly here. You talking about niggas and you can't even remember their name. This nigga Joey will go viral off of this, and it'll be so fucked up that you go viral off of it, and there's no content to even follow it. What you gonna put? Like, I'm gonna have to post the pics of DoorDash and go and stock up and all that. It ain't like you gonna drop a song going at me. It ain't like you gonna drop a video. It ain't like you gonna go on a podcast. It's dead weight. We mentioning people that's dead weight is not irrelevant at all. But this your job, this your show. I ain't in my feelings or nothing. We could go about this shit and I'll tell you some more shit about it. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. I told you, we can get as goofy as you want to get. I don't give a fuck. I carry this shit, bloody.
But one thing I see.
And it's content too.
Yeah.
It is content.
Facts.
You feel me? So I'm here for the goofy shit.
For sure.
And I know that's what the engagements and that's what everybody want to see. They don't want to see the Farrakhan Quilly and I'm just sitting up here and I just drink tea and we just fall back and I just make salad. Niggas ain't trying to see that Quilly. You understand what I'm saying? I know what niggas want to see, bloody. You feel me? Man, we tight, we family, man. We locked in, so I'm gonna carry that shit, bloody.
Yeah, 100%, man. One thing I can say, you embraced the youth, though. Like, you know what I mean? Before Duke died, I saw you locked in with Duke. We had you on live, me, you, and Duke, just conversating, man. You know what I mean? Not just even Duke. A lot of the youth, Skrilla, before Skrilla was on, before I interviewed him, I saw he was locked in with you and shit like that.
You see,
you
when
know
YBC Dul went up, no jumper, he called me. Even when Skrilla went up there, he called me.
That's love.
You know what I mean?
Bro.
The youth, right? The up and coming, a lot of people are shunned away from him and all that. Even how I said FS the Bender, he got drill music. But what else should I say? I said, no, that nigga know how to make joints and he can rap. You see that? So it ain't just negative. I fuck with the youngins. Am I about to chill on 26 and Little Block with y'all niggas tonight? No. Can y'all come up to Nova Scotia and go to my studio and get some footage and all that? Can we walk through King of Prussia and go eat at Eddie V's after that? Yeah. Because I'm going to bring y'all on my level. I'm 37, nigga. I ain't about to be on the lower block with y'all niggas, and we not chilling in front of Max's or none of that. I don't want to walk down South Street tonight, that shit. I did that shit when I was 15. You feel me?
Facts.
And what type of thorough nigga am I? What type of thorough OG am I? Or just thorough person? What type of thorough Muslim man am I? Am I gonna sit there and ride these youngins' waves? We ain't on that. No, youngins, y'all gonna ride my wave. I told Hoopoutblick, man, free Hoopoutblick, man. I told youngin' man, huh, meet me right here, XYZ, man, and all that. He said, bloody, that's far as shit. Like, what? That's far as shit. Come fuck with me, youngin'. And you really the one. You feel me? He hot as shit. And he just made a video from jail. But it's like, come on, get up out that city, man. Come on, man, come with me. Wallahi, bro.
You know, the young niggas don't even see themselves getting old. That's how tragic it is out here. Like, he don't see like he can make it to 37.
Right.
Cause you got a story, a great story. You don't look, nigga, you don't look like what you've been through.
At all.
You feel me?
At all.
So
Appreciate that.
they don't really understand, and that's where Box 29 News come like, yo, do they even know they crashed out? Because when I went up, I be telling all them boys, I was upstate in New Jersey, and I didn't even know how I got there. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I was wilding out like that to be upstate, and I'm not even home. You feel me? So I'm like, I got to let them know, nigga, this gonna happen if you keep crashing out. You feel me?
That's real shit. Damn. Yo, back to that though, on the Hoopoutblick shit, like, that's crazy that you said, like, you know, they don't even see, you know, even thinking about past 25,
21.
30,
Crazy.
past 25 type shit. So when the young boy Raw G said he 21 and he onk, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Crazy.
and then it's like, damn, back to Hoopoutblick, it's like, yo, the young nigga is really Hamza on that wave, right? So imagine if he could have got up under me, like no Diddy. If he could have been in the studio riding that wave and hearing that different, you know, hearing that rap and shit, but you still doing you. But you seeing different shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'll put you on a little Airbnb, a little Marriott, whatever, man. Stay here 2 weeks, go back in. I mean, it's just young boys is glued to the biddy. That nigga couldn't leave past Lehigh Ave. It couldn't, it's like, damn, what you can't leave Philly? Like, what is it? I know this the Philly first 48 and all that now. And I told you I was gonna get in my shit, but it's like,
go ahead. No.
damn, why? What's the problem? Man, why is this far as shit? Why in your mind do you think that this far as shit, we in the same state? I'm just telling you to leave Philadelphia. Like, that shit crazy.
Shit crazy.
And then that shit be too late.
Yeah.
That shit be too late. It's like, you know what I mean? And I hope he see light on his case. I ain't on that. I ain't, you know, we don't wish, I ain't on nobody. I ain't trying to play with his case and all that. He fighting something serious, man. You know what I mean? I ain't mean to say it like that. Like it's the end.
Right.
But look at what happened, man. Like, and then I wanted to all the way around him. No Diddy. That was crazy.
That was wild.
That was legendary.
Why y'all niggas let me pop like?
I don't know what you got going on right
just
now.
let me say that.
Man,
No, but I wanted to put him under the wing, man. I wanted to take like, you feel me? Come on, man. Imagine me having Hoopoutblick and all that, and then he, come on, bro.
I'm gonna correct.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving him the visuals. Skeet, shoot this joint. Cuz shoot this. Yeah. Izzy, shoot this joint. Giving him the right visuals. Not just in front of the fucking poppy store with 100 niggas with shiesties behind him. Not just that visual. Cause it's 26 of those.
Word.
Everybody got them joints. Fuck them joints, man. And I don't. Yo, look, I come from that. You know, I got poppy store joints too. You know what I mean? I got, you know, we all got, you know what I mean? But we not going to just keep doing them joints, man, and keep just being, like, we not just doing that,
beating
bro.
the cycle.
Pulling toasters out and all that. Like, we ain't even, like, you supposed to only
But the difference is, right, even if, right, back in the day, if you was on the motherfucking, on your song with the toast and all that, right, they really going through shit, though. Like, you on your video with toast and all this and really fighting drama.
Yeah,
that's the big where we went back to the picture. I'm like, yo, that was entertainment to them. It wasn't. It was competition. Y'all niggas really fighting drama with this crazy shit.
Yeah, facts.
And still being brazen, getting on the internet like, yeah, nigga, that's it.
And this picture really crazy because out of all them rappers, man, Spittage, man, may Allah have mercy on him. You feel me? That's the only one that passed away.
Wow. Wayne Ave. Look, Germantown shit. That's that. And I don't even want to make it Geo. I hate that.
Right.
I'm Geo, but I don't like doing that shit on cameras because niggas won't like me.
Right.
But Germantown got the rappers. You understand what I'm saying? But he said, now niggas gonna be like, no, nigga, I'm from West. What you not? It's Philly. We all hot.
Y'all got Cass.
I don't want to make it a G.
Y'all got Cass over here. So y'all
Cass and Goofy. Yeah, that's up top though. That's uptown. Remember I said Germantown. We talking about Wayne Ave. This directly in Germantown.
Right.
You see how bad that shit look now? And then up top, that shit, them big ass cribs and all that.
Yeah.
That shit different. I'm trying to tell you, it's a big difference between up top and Germantown. I'm trying to tell you. Real rap.
One other thing I want to highlight, man. You beat the drug addiction shit, like, you know what I mean?
You said what?
I see that you beat your addiction and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Healthy, looking good and shit like that. Long journey and shit like that.
Bro, on some real shit, bro. The way they playing with that Fetty and all that right now, bro, and the way, like I'm talking about, bro, nigga take the bottom. You know, we used to just drink out the sill. We ain't doing no Sprites, no sugar worms, putting down laters and all that shit in there. We getting right to it. So the way we was carrying it, if we was to do that now, we'd die.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We ain't doing all that, playing with it and breaking it down and all that. Niggas is just taking a pint and just hunting. You feel me? Niggas hitting that shit with Fetty and all that, even with the seal. Niggas taking syringes, putting it under the... I put them on game. I could really teach a drug class on some real shit and help save people. But I need cheese for that. I ain't just giving up the sauce on some, you feel me? Yeah. Like real rap, like, you know what I mean? And that'd be thorough if I do therapy classes and all that, but that'd take time and I had to get some classes under my belt, you feel me? But it's like I ain't want to make it seem so mean and harsh like that. I want to help people, but it's still, you know, you get a bagging for everything.
You got some of these niggas out here still struggling with, especially the youngins. Yeah. Let them know how you beat that shit. Like, when you went to the rehab, because I went to the rehab locked in.
Yeah, I went to, all right, so self-help, I had to do that on the joint from court stipulated. Shock, like, you better take this joint on a rehab and just say, you know what I mean, before they send you up, you understand me?
Finish with slip cramp your ears.
All that fuck is you talking about? Nigga, Shaka told me from the rip, just go to this rehab joint and I'm humble, bro. Like, I pop it, but I'm humble. I don't got no pride to begin with. You know how niggas be like, yo, put my pride to the side and all that. In Islam, it ain't no pride. So all that, you putting your pride to the side, you shouldn't have pride to begin with. So from the rip, when he said rehab, I'm already thinking like, damn, that's a blessing in disguise. I really need this shit on the low. Not even on the low, on the high. Right. On the high end, I need this shit, right? And then I ain't gotta go to jail. All I gotta do is go to rehab. Then you know Shocky, he just the smoothest nigga in the courtroom, so it's like a 30-day joint just turned into 11 days for me. So I really just did 11 days. And I was really in that joint, like, you know, niggas was going through, you know, real shit with hockey and that's another language and all that. So, you know, with the crystal, all right, I'm gonna break it down because I know we talking to the masses. This is not just Philadelphia, even though it's the Philly first 48. The hockey, you ice skating and all that. So, you know what I mean? You got niggas that's ice skating, you got niggas that's playing with the doggy and all that, with the pit bull and all that in the arm. And I'm just on there because I'm just drinking juice and on Xannies and 30s. Yeah. So I felt like, damn, should I say my story? And feel like, you know, like, damn, this nigga only on bud and chalk. This nigga
get your ass out of here, nigga.
Niggas ain't talking about weed. Like, but I said my truth. And it's the joint like, damn, what you too cool to spit your joint? I'm not too cool. I tell you what's wrong with me, nigga. I'm chalked up. You know what I mean? I'm in this joint, I'm in 30s in this joint. Like, you know what I mean? Not in this joint, but I got 30s, Xannies. That's my joint. The juice and all that, but it was so small to everybody else in there. You know what I mean? But me telling my truth on some real shit, that shit, you know what I mean? That shit help you on some real shit. Like, I might seem, you know, like it's programmed and all that shit. I don't want to seem like I'm reading off the teleprompter, but like that 10-step program shit, that shit real. That day at a time shit, that people, places, and things. Look, I sound like I'm in a program. Like, that people, places, and things shit is real, bro. Because if you could change that, bro, you would just, your whole process of thinking would change.
But look, though, that spin back to the, even if you give them the game, they still won't pick it up. They give everybody the game. Most of them just don't pick it up. So you saying
how I'm saying the 10-step programs and all that, you saying that a motherfucker still won't.
Some people
a lot of people go hear that 10-step. A lot of people can name it, but did they do it?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But that one person changed off. That's the mission accomplished and shit.
Right,
like
you
that.
saying a motherfucker can change from hearing me say on my joint.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
That's the influence you got.
Right, no bullshit.
You know
No bullshit.
Right.
They know the Jones is fettied up out there, and every day they going up with they shop that they playing with that shit, unless they really getting it from Onk and walking them in CVS and Onk, your name on that joint. All right, yeah, that's the way. But you playing with Keisha and all them and Fafa and yeah. TT gonna make a mistake and yeah, she thinks she getting them from Maine cause that was real. She just trying to make a couple dollars.
Sure.
You understand what I'm saying? She just trying to pay some bills. That joint was, you know, flim-flam the whole time. And it's like you playing with your life.
Taking niggas out.
Like on some real shit. Just and it's like, damn, I ain't, a female be like, I ain't know it. Whole time you killed them already.
Right.
You feel me?
For sure.
Off one joint. That's how that shit be. And it's like, damn, could you fault her for paying her bills though? Like, and feeding her children off these joints? Like, nigga, you want to get high.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
That shit get real like that too though. It's like you gotta look at it both ways. Like,
yeah, man, it's hard to see K-Dot, man, like that. In Kensington.
No, I think he in the rehab.
Oh, he in rehab now?
Oh, he back on the. Yeah, no, either way, when he in the rehab, he right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And, you know, we had our joint and all that, but I wish I would say something bad about that.
Yeah, no.
Man, what? We don't play like that.
No.
And he Muslim too. We don't play like that, man. Yeah. What?
He gonna snap back though. One day at a time.
I believe he will, man, because he definitely got a few niggas down the P that make sure they put him in the rehab and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah. You just gotta stay in them joints. You know, you can walk right out the joint. You feel me? And that's another thing that was fucking me. I'm like, damn, niggas can walk out? Like, it ain't jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, giving it to us, man.
That shit crazy. And sometimes the jail clean niggas up, but if a nigga plugged in and you himside, you can go to jail and get all the shit that's in the streets.
Yeah. And get new addictions.
So you might be in there addicted to Seroquels now. And motherfucking Klonopins, because Suboxones too, but you addicted to motherfucking Klonopins and all that because you trying to go to sleep and all that, and you lied on the paper and all that, and now and in jail they don't got CVS and fucking Rite Aid brand shit. You getting the cheapest shit of. Nigga, that's the cheapest way of making medicine. That shit ain't from Pfizer and all that, nigga, with the real tickets at, nigga. That's another one of my words. I got so much language out this joint. Yo, that shit crazy. I said the tickets. Like shots. Like just listen, every fucking thing I say is one of my words, bro. I can't even help it, bro, on mommy. Look,
mommy.
Like that shit though. You get what I'm saying? In the stock for law.
I want to say that because you really my man.
He want to be Muslim.
I know it's not about that. I want to say, listen,
that Philly shit fucking him up because he still live in Philly. See the Muslims every day. That shit fuck him up. He want to be Muslim.
Around my homies, I'm talking like that and everything, right? I'm just giving you respect because you don't know me to play like that and talk like and have that. You feel me? But I do all that.
Nigga, we bid all the time.
For sure. But like I don't want to. It's Ramadan.
Okay, right.
You feel me?
Right.
So when you just said that, I was about to say, nigga, you really could bid off anything. And nigga, somebody bring you some supplements. He said, it's Christmas. He said, oh no, stop for a long. He said, stop for a long.
You see that Jew shit? Bro talking about, he said, I got a whole 8 for you. You about to pull up in my fucking neighborhood. We in Bucks County. You see the dumb shit? This is that Haines Street shit. Look at my thought process. I'm in Bucks County, right? On Nova Scotia Road, next to the little house on the prairie, right? These niggas is pulling up to my fucking crib, with juice for me, zaps for me. They already blowing gas, jumping out the car. Jumping out the car, blowing gas, bro. Niggas is fucking nurses. Niggas is district attorneys and all that. Niggas don't even know. I'm gonna keep it a beat. None of the neighbors know who the fuck I am. You feel me? So at the end of the day,
that's a red flag.
Who is these niggas? Bloody jumped out, his gun dropped, he dropping zaps, niggas pants fall. You feel me? That's that you being shot at, that
These
you
the
fried.
Bloods. That's the niggas think. These the Bloods.
Like real shit, like that's when they like, that shit crazy. And then it's like now the neighbors putting in complaints and now you fucking up the joint on the credit line. Now we got slide from this crib because they done put in you can't have so many complaints and red flags. Like they got community, like, you know, the motherfucking joint, nigga, they put the joint in on you. Oh, he ain't take he trash out on this time. He didn't shovel his side, or he didn't do that, like shit like that, bro. They put the joint in on you, bro. Like on some real life shit. And it's like, bro, niggas, back to the Hoopoutblick shit. He said that shit too far. Not for my niggas that was from Haines Street. Niggas was sliding up there. You understand what I'm saying? And drawing and tipping. And now it's like, damn, man, niggas making this shit hot. And now it's like, you know what I mean? And then now it's like, damn, bloody, I ain't even know you was pulling up with a latte, or damn, bloody, you with him, and oh, now this shit drunk. You feel me? Shit like that, bro. Just cause niggas be fried. That's that high shit. Back to that high shit, bro. Back to just getting fried and just riding around toasty, and nigga might not even have a problem. Nigga just riding around super toasty and just like, for what? Nigga, this Bucks County. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
Right around there.
What the fuck is you? Then I'm gonna have to carry it with Shock. I'm gonna have to pay Shock, and just cause niggas on the strength of me, I'm back to the TikTok. What you say? Thank you. Oh, it's fucking Christmas. He said I got an 8 for you. I said I'm thinking it was a 4. He talking about no, I got an 8 for you. I said yo, shit crying, yo, Lord, you know, it's fucking Christmas. No, like no, we. I'm thanking him for bringing me. I'm so hyped over juice, dog. Some shit that's $1.75, nigga, from insurance, nigga, from CVS. That shit $1.75, bro, from a script. From when Auntie walk in there right after leaving doctor, we ain't even going to go there and all that. Yeah. You feel me? Going in there and all that. Yeah. But it's like, yo, we hype over this?
Right.
No, nigga, we need to be hyped going to them shows and all that. We need to be hyped getting on them planes and opening up for this artist and this celebrity and all that.
That's real.
We hyping shit because the crib big and we just got a big ass backyard and we can just do what the fuck we want. No. No. That ain't for that. And this ain't, no. And I'm just trying to be the thorough, because you know the baby bloodies, I'm older than the baby bloodies. And you know what I mean? Like I said, I put all my baby bloodies in position. So it's like, come on, we gonna get out. No Diddy, we gonna get some money. I mean, in position, we gonna get some paper though. You feel me? Y'all gonna come out here like, you know, do some shows with me and shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Open up and perform, and all y'all, everybody gonna do something. You feel me? And it's like, at the same time, you trying to be the third one. And it's like, sometimes that shit be a smack in the face, because it's like, yo, now you fucking up what you got going on, and or not just fucking it up, you making this hot, or you bringing attention to this situation. It's like, damn, all I did was try to show love, or, you know what I mean? It's just trying to be thorough, I ain't gonna lie. Just trying, you know what I mean? Like, that's big bloody shit though, I ain't gonna lie, you see what I'm saying? That's all that is. I just got that shit in my heart. Just to want a nigga to like, yo, bro, it's more than just the Ave, bro. It's like, come on, get up off Germantown Ave, bro. Come on. Let's leave Rittenhouse Street, bro. Come on. Like, come look at these cribs, bro. Come jump in this wheel with me, bro.
I think they think they making them for show. I don't think they think that they making them big ass cribs for people to actually purchase, people to actually live in.
Yeah,
they don't
like,
think they make them nice cars people to actually buy and drive.
Like, bro, on some real shit, why wouldn't you want to hang with me? Like, not even on no Joe Dicky and shit, bro. You see how I'm coming, bro. Like, not even, to put that information out there, bro. We come in double garage and triple garages and come on, bloody. Like,
big machines.
Why wouldn't big machines out there? Like, why wouldn't you even want to hang with me if I'm telling you to lead a biddy? What the fuck is you? What's in a biddy that I don't know about, nigga? Because I've been there for fucking 30 plus years. Nigga, what the fuck is going on? What's down that joint that I don't know about? The fuck?
100%,
That shit crazy, bro.
He giving it to y'all, man.
Was Rod G, my fault, was Rod G the first young dancer nigga you linked with? Like out of 2 years and the 30?
Yup. And he be fucking it up. He was trying to teach me on the joint, but that ain't my lane. No,
yeah, Quilly like
he
this.
was trying to teach me on the joint and shit, but that ain't my lane.
You supposed to say.
And I
took
shit like
that would have been
Call me
crazy.
Quilly way.
No, real and see, look, I was panicking so much. I don't know what get you red flagged on Twitch, and I'm asking him, I could blow. And I saw the Playboy Max with Fabio and TJ and them niggas getting mad they couldn't smoke, and so I ain't want to tip. You know what I mean? I want to get the bag from this shit. I don't want to get on this joint and they like, oh yeah, he just a boy. He gonna be acting crazy. No, let's me get some paper.
Facts.
Oh, y'all want to see me recording and all that? All right, set this shit up. Drop the beat. Come on. I'm gonna get y'all 3 hours of me doing this shit. How much is that? Come on, let's ball. Once I see something and all that, and that shit makes sense and to make money, I'm locking in on it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Let's ball.
That makes sense.
Nigga, we could be at this motherfucker till 4 in the morning. Nigga, the motherfucker, yeah. Fudge come in. Let's ball. I put work in. You laughing. I'm dead serious, bro. What I told you from the rip, I said I ain't in no rush. Didn't I say that?
You said 3 hours?
I said, bro, I'm not in no rush. Let's work.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how
You want
much
to touch some
content.
topics before you leave, real quick? Before we wrap it up? It's a lot of hot topics we can touch. Like, I'm talking about on a worldwide level. And shit.
Worldwide,
Like,
global.
yeah. You want to touch some topics, Chair, real quick before we
I want to talk about, remember when I said Jim Jones was hot and all that?
Yeah.
Far as that shit, right? I see how niggas be putting age on rap, right? But when it come down to everything else, a motherfucker could be 96 touring. Garth Brooks. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucking Bon Jovi. The Kiss Rock Band. All that other shit. But when it come down to niggas would be like, yo, bro, you what? You 28? Oh, no, that shit over for you and all. What? Look at Jim Jones.
Yeah.
I could say one better than that. I think that rule apply to everybody but 50 Cent. Because they let that nigga tour all the time and they go and they sell him out and they singing, go.
Yeah, no
You
bullshit.
feel me?
No bullshit.
So,
yeah, that's superstar status. The one some not even on no fighting and shit, but that's superstar status.
Sure.
You feel me? That's a whole nother joint. Like
Whole nother joint.
that's like on some like Uzi shit on some like you know what I mean? Like that's a whole nother joint. But it's like why do motherfuckers put the age joint on?
right.
Yeah.
Rap?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why it can't be you just run your movie till you feel like stop running your movie? You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't understand
Another
that
thing,
shit.
man, I see Loose Cannon. That was your guy. You see Big U and all of that's a big highliner right now and shit like that.
Man, free Loose Cannon, man.
Yeah.
They ran down and it was a whole. They locked up like 15 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean on the joint. Brick Baby, Big U. I was about to say Wack 100, but no, he didn't. They said he was.
He the one that took. Yeah.
And I don't even want to say that. Look, one thing about this shit, right? I kind of watch my mouth because I be back and forth on the West Coast a lot.
100%.
So yeah, it's Philly over everything. I ain't about to say no, but I really play the West Coast, so
The politics is different. You
yeah,
respect
the politics is very different.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say nothing that I don't know the knowledge of fully, and I don't want to say nothing ignorant. You feel me? On the gang side that I don't know about. You feel me? But Brick Baby got booked, Loose Cannon got booked, and Big U and all that, and a few other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That had something to do. That was all up there with the no jumper shit.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why you see how I was about to go into detail a couple times and I bit my tongue, right?
Yeah.
You gotta know when you on these podcasts, man, y'all doing these Jones, man, the entertainment, streaming and all that, the tongue is powerful. And you will get yourself sent up. Like you'll really get yourself like federal on some real shit.
Like the nigga that they booked for Tupac now.
Oh yeah, Keefy D.
Keefy D, yeah. From popping it, just from him. That's the power of the tongue. Just because he thought he had the freedom of speech and you know the statute of limitation. And now he locked up. Like that's crazy. So I always try to, you know, I pop it, but I try to guard my tongue, just knowing like, yo. And you know, I ain't on no, like I said, bro, you know I ain't on no dog shit like that, bro. Like, I'm not out here killing shit and guerrilla warfare shit, bro. We getting money, bro. Who got time for shit like that anyway, bro? With my wife, my kids and all that, bro, I'm grown. And you heard me, I just keep saying this, I'm grown as shit. Like, I don't got time for none of the games and none of the foolish shit and none of the drill shit. We not even on none of that shit, you feel me? So it's like, I don't even, all the tough shit and acting super tough, you don't gotta do that. You get it's life, man. You enjoy your life, man. You have 100%. Fun with this shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me?
Yeah, 100%. Here I go, man. Y'all, we got a good one, man. One thing about it, man, we appreciate you, Quill, really for like. You want to speak? What? You want his opinion on that before we close up?
I just never heard him speak on Philly female rappers, and it seemed like a lot interesting to see how you feel about it.
Shit, shout out Ming Leon. Shout out motherfucking Miss Jade. Shout out Nina Ross, you feel me? Like, legendary shit, you feel me? Like, that been with you motherfucking Timberland and all them, like, you know what I mean? Jade, she was on MTV and all that, like, then we can come to the newer version and all that. Shout out to the,
there's a lot of new females out here.
What's the young Joan, man?
Kid Glizzy? Bumblebee?
Deja.
Yeah, she can spit her ass off.
That's her energy on that joint when she be on the takeover files and all that. Yo, am I fucking up by keep naming different podcasts?
It's not like that over here, bro. We had Leo on.
Okay. Because it's Philadelphia and I'm trying, you know what I mean? You feel me? But that's what I
had them up here, they good.
You know what I mean? Deja, she be lighting shit up on fire, and that's where I know her from. I know her from the takeover files, and like when I saw her on her own shit, I'm like, yeah, she crazy to her own shit too. Like, and she shake and move, like she move around, feet on land type shit. You feel me? Who else? Shit. Hold on.
We always talk about her.
Did you already?
Yeah, that's we tapped in.
Let me see. It's another joint too. It was another young joint that they said she sounded like Skrilla or something.
I saw they showed me her shit yesterday.
Yeah. Howard. Yeah, I like Howard shit too. Who else?
What are y'all saying? I don't know what y'all saying. Little who?
Lil Howard. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yep, Lil Howard. Yep, I fuck with your shit. Yep, Muslim. Yep. See, I get my merit cards for that. You feel me? Even though all this shit we doing is haram, but you know, man, Lord white man. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody perfect, man. At all. The Lord know our hearts, man. For sure. I'm feeding my family right now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Another thing, man, that takes me out, man, is the Philly Muslim mentality that goes to extremism. When in the Kitab it says you don't go to there's no extremism in Islam. That's where you get the different sects like Shiites and all that believe they gotta blow themselves up and you know just kill themselves, and the Humaz and all that, and that's just different sects and all that. We not on none of that. You feel me? So it's like we don't. What was the subject I said? What was the last word I said? I'm sorry.
The last word you said was Shia.
Going back to the Kitab though. The Kitab is not being extremist. So for a person to take something to the extreme and yo, Aki, don't eat them Oreos or whatever, man, swine in that. Or don't eat them Doritos, it's swine in that. Yo, bro, you can't have that. You can't have it. Don't eat that apple, man. It's pork in that. In the Quran, it just says, do not eat the flesh of swine, right? How could you take that and say, I can't eat Oreos? If the Quran only said, and look how simple it is, right? That's simple. Do not eat the flesh of swine. I pull out some Dole mandarin oranges motherfucking pineapples or something. Motherfucker say, yo, no, it's pork in that. That's Swizzy, y'all. Staffaloid, right? You get some Skittles. Yo, Staffaloid. I'm going off the Kitab. I'm going off the Quran. I'm not eating pork bacon. I'm not touching the flesh of swine. I'm not going to Dunkin' Donuts getting a breakfast sandwich with the egg patty and the meat. And yeah, we don't eat breakfast at Dunkin' Donuts and all that. I don't get breakfast at McDonald's and all that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you gotta go to Kim's and all that. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get something homemade or something. You feel me? Turkey bacon, beef bacon. Like, I'm not eating the flesh of swine. So I'm listening to the Quran. I'm eating Skittles. I'm eating Oreos. I don't give a fuck. Dr. Umar see this Farrakhan. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm eating sour cream and onion, Lay's chips. I like the honey barbecue twist Jones. They said they pork. I don't eat the flesh of swine. So for you to go to be an extremist, now you're negating the Quran. You're not listening to the Quran because you taking it to the extreme. You just took the whole book to the extreme. And, right, if the Quran and Allah himself ascribes himself as the most merciful, right? Meaning the most merciful, having the most mercy. Why do everybody always bring the wrath? Why do everybody always talk about the wrath of Allah? Oh, you can't do that, you're gonna go to hell. Oh, you can't do that, you're gonna go. What about is Ramadan and one of the mercies of Allah is, well, if you got your period, you're going through your menstrual, you can't fast. If you're pregnant, you can't fast. These are the mercies of Allah, right? If you have surgery or whatever, medical issues or whatever, you can't fast. You gotta take your medicine, right? If you are a fasting Muslim, right, and you break your fast and you make a mistake and eat something, or you just can't do it and you just break your fast. Look, you can expiate that by feeding a homeless person. They don't gotta be Muslim. Or you can feed a person that just don't have it and you just feed a person. Or you can feed a Muslim that's fasting. Look at all of the mercies of Allah, right? But people just want to bring the wrath. Why you talking about the wrath? I'm Muslim. Let's talk about good, let's talk about the mercy. Let's talk about the good things that God give us. His mercy, right? Because we human. Absolutely. And we make mistakes. Just like we said with the Ramadan and how your Ramadan going. My first response was, hey man, I'm having some days is good and some days is better than others. You know? You know what I mean? And that's a real answer, bro. Facts. You know? Yeah. I'm not doing Ramadan perfect. You know? Cause lifing. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm trying my best, bro. I'm hitting that masjid, bro. I'm waking up for Fajr. You know, for times that I miss Sahur, I try my best to go to the end of Iftar without even know Sahur sometimes. You know, just from waking up late on some bullshit. And sometimes you don't even be wanting to cook the whole joint sometimes. So it's like, damn, I'm gonna just wake up and just pray and just go through the day and just get the prayers. It's like, and I don't want to go too deep on the deen with y'all. You know what I mean? I know y'all understand it. Y'all from the biddy, but I don't want to turn your segment into a Talim class. You know, I know this the first 48, but
Snuck that in too, but no.
No, but you really, know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to go too far in the deen. You know, I really, bro, I'm not the most knowledgeable, bro, but I know enough that we can sit down and talk. You understand what I'm saying? I know a little something about Islam. You feel me? So it's like, bro, to everybody that's finishing the last 7 days, and you see I can't even swallow, no Diddy, like my shit still, I gotta eat. Didn't I say that for the joint? I'm like, damn, I gotta cover the joint. But it's like that. We working though. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And another mercy of Allah is what? For the person that's traveling, what? You could make up your salat. You understand what I'm saying? You could. I don't want to say this, but if you could make up the day, yes, you can make up the day at the end of Ramadan. You can. After. You know? It's so many different mercies from God. So why is we keep talking about I'm going to hell for eating Skittles and Doritos and shit? You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
Why everything gotta be I'm going to hell? I'm not perfect. I might not do Islam the right way every single time, but every day I'm going to strive. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna provide for my Zoj, for my wife and my kids, my family, man.
That's what
You know, I'm like, you know, the biggest name in my family, so I gotta carry that weight, bro.
100.
Like no bullshit. You know, we got niggas and all that balled and went to the NBA, and you know, they got the chip now, and you know, we got niggas that's into the judge and the lawyers and the district attorney in my family and all that. They got the chip and all that, but we talking about as far as this wave and all that. We ain't talking about no Masons and Prince Hall and none of that. I'm talking about like right now, bro. Like the pups that's coming up, bro. You feel me? On some real shit. Like our wave. You know what I mean? I gotta carry this shit, bro. If I don't keep popping it, who gonna make up all this new shit? Who gonna make up all the words to say and all that? The fly, cool shit, things to say, and who the fuck is gonna make that shit up? Like, you know, like real rap, humbly, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I don't rap, if I ain't just drop them joints and just say, damn, this how y'all rap again, y'all. Come on. Don't get too far on the TikTok joint and be shaking y'all hips and all. This how y'all rap again. Shout out my brother Greg G's. We was at motherfucking Sturdy Young and Show. That nigga said, get the trip in. Greg G's looked at me and said, Bloody, we gotta make a dance. I looked at him, I said, you great at what you do, bro. Carry that shit with you, how you carry it.
He wants you to do this?
Yeah, like Bloody. Cause Young was fucking it up, the crowd going crazy, bitches fainting and all. I gassed it, but you know what I mean? That shit was rolling, wasn't it? That shit was rolling, Bloody. Like, and it's just like, soon as he see the crowd and all that, he like, yo, hey, Bloody,
I need that.
He said, Bloody, we gotta make a
Real
dance
shit.
joint, bro. Like, Quill, make a dance record, like, yo, and we gotta make a dance too. Well, he said that. And I'm just like, Bloody, you great at what you do, and I'm great at what I do. Let's just do our job. You know what I mean? It's a void that has to be filled, you know? Because ain't nobody else rapping no more. So who the fuck else gonna rap? If everybody on TikTok blicking and shaking their hips and all that, and then the rest of everybody is talking how they gonna kill your grandmom and Kareem and your mom. So who the fuck else is gonna tell you how to go to the mall, how to go to fucking Ricardo's, how to get the steak, and we ain't getting it burnt no more. You got not bleeding, but get it a little bit done past bleeding on the joint. Yeah, medium rare and all that. Yeah, we ain't getting them all burnt shit like how my mom used to take them off the joint, off the grill. No, we getting it, asparagus and all that, and lollipop lamb chops and all that. We gonna get different shit. Butterfly, the prawn shrimp now. We don't just want butterfly shrimp like Sid Booker's off of Belfield Bend.
Rest in peace,
Right
Sid
now,
Booker.
rest in peace, Sid Booker's.
yeah,
And I
for
ain't
sure.
even playing. Them shrimp good as shit.
Yeah.
But now we know about the prawns and the tiger shrimp. That's this big. No Diddy. You feel me? We eating different shit and all that, learning different shit, drinking wines and all that. We gonna step it up.
Right.
Fuck, I'm gonna keep drinking juice.
No.
Like, right? What I tell you, we was down in Atlanta, we ain't putting Skittles and all that shit in there. Hey, Bloody, we was taking that shit right from the joint, just drinking that shit right out the joint. In 2025, a nigga would have died doing that shit, taking a motherfucking pint and just drinking it right out the joint without mixing it with no Sprite and all that. No, it's fatty and everything. This shit crazy. Real rap. This shit crazy. Look, they had a block down the joint, they spraying that shit on the weed, nigga. Putting that shit on the bud. I'm at Restore, motherfucking Verilife dispensaries with mine. Fuck is you talking about? Dispensary made insert and all that. Cans. I need to smoke from the motherfucking robot that put my weed together. I don't want a nigga that just left and just bundling this nuts. He just giving me shit. No. Give me the joint with the robot, that the robot touching my shit and it's getting cured and chopped down by botanists. I want a botanist pass me my bud. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? You ain't go to school. How much lemonade in that? Your shit ain't got the ingredients on the back of the joint. Talking about that's bow. Nigga threw a half a fake 30 dust on that joint and all that. You wondering why this shit hit and you keep passing the fuck out. You keep talking about, yo, this shit pain. No. Nigga crunched up Zanny dust on that joint mixed with Fetty dust, nigga. Yeah. Gold dust. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga putting all dust in your L, nigga.
No, that's facts. I used to smoke that shit.
Dust. You used to smoke dust?
No, that weed with that shit on it. And I only know because I'm like, yo, babe, this shit get me too high. I'm getting knocked out with 2 times.
Wait, you talking about spray?
Weed, yeah.
You know, that's just spray. That's popular and shit. Spray weed. Niggas, it's a whole genre of niggas that love spray weed. Oh, wow. Yeah, you was one of them niggas, but I'm glad you came over.
That shit was way too strong. I'm telling
my
girl,
you too fried.
I'm like, bro,
that ain't for us.
I'm like, every time I smoke this weed, I'm sleeping in the car.
It's not for us. That's because it's not for us. Yeah. We not supposed to be smoking spray shit.
Facts.
That they enhancing the bud. Like, no. And, nigga, who the fuck is you to say how many levels that you put too much or too... Like, you understand what I'm saying? What are you even doing down here? Y'all niggas pressing the chalk up and all that now? No. What is y'all doing? Just like I said, if you ain't walking in CVS with Aunt or Auntie... Don't fuck with them Jones. And I really don't want nobody to fuck with them Jones, period. Right. But if you ain't walking in CVS and Rite Aid and all that, or mom and pop pharmacy, don't just leave all that shit alone. Yeah. Real rat. On some real shit. I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers want to join your Quill trying to preach and all that because he cleaned up. Like, no, I don't. Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm letting niggas know. I don't give a fuck if y'all say I'm on some Farrakhan shit and I'm just on some, like, just trying to talk down or preach on niggas. No, I'd rather save one of y'all lives before y'all go out and dump a joint just because you chasing and all that. On some real shit. Yeah, get a motherfucking, you go cold turkey. If you can't go cold turkey, man, take a little piece of Suboxone, man. You know what I mean? Get off that shit, man. Yeah. And don't even get the pill joint either. Get a little piece of Suboxone.
Break that thing
down. You'll be addicted, and you'll be addicted to the Suboxone too. So you gotta watch that. Yeah. Everything is an addiction. Because Suboxone are manufactured from Pfizer. Bro, I do this shit, bro. Bro, I was the first nigga with 30s in a fucking Punch-Out joint. You don't remember that? Now niggas never saw the video.
I seen that video, for sure.
Yeah, I go viral. Hey, y'all saw everything else. Y'all ain't seen the 30s. Y'all ain't seen the fucking 30s, nigga, that I had the fucking script, nigga.
I was like, where do you get
thousands of them joints out the Punch-Out with the barcode on the back. That's why I said, who wouldn't want to hang? Why you don't want to hang with me? Like, bro, every day that shit just be, we having fun, bro. All that tough shit, bro, come on, bro. I mean, when the time of, bro, you know, you defend yourself and all that, we got rock. Yeah. But who want to keep paying Shaka? Like, come on, bro, they got enough of my money, bro.
Enough.
Like, come on, bro. All them years. And he honored me, and I ain't about to sit here and make it seem like that, like, you know what I mean? Like, we a quarter him in and all that, but it's like, you feel me? It's like, there's enough money, bro. There's not many fucking cases, bro. The fuck? We just giving them money away to the system. This shit corny, bro. That's all you're gonna be paying for. And then the youngins is like, y'all on cups, so your mom, on some real shit, y'all on cups, your mom gonna be paying for that shit. You know what I mean? Because when I was a young boy, my mom, Tanya, was paying for my shit. You feel me? I ain't really having on that, you know what I mean?
Force her hand, she make her take a she on cup.
She taking shit, bills out of shit that shit ain't even got. Robbing Peter to pay Paul just cause I'm up the fucking youth, or I'm up this, and she don't want me to have a PD, and she want a mouthpiece, and you know what I mean? We went in there with Danny Alva. That's how real I am, bro. This before Shaka. This the youth study center and all that, bro. Come on, man. My mom right there with me rocking, but that's who the fuck is gonna be your mom, nigga, or your pop if you got it. And shout out to Aaron, man, my father, man. My father was in my life my whole life, so it's like, you know what I mean. I don't want to make him seem like he wasn't in the joint. Shout out to my pop, thorough as shit. You know what I mean? And since niggas was talking shit too, on a wave tip too, like, I'ma post a picture of my pop shit. He the original nigga, if they could zoom in. He the original nigga.
Zoom in on my man shit.
No, his shit. Zoom in on the joint. Zoom in on my joint. He making it seem like I got enhancements and all that shit. This shit regular. This ain't no enhancements and none of that shit. But my pop, bro, my pop is the original wave boy with that hair shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He was the first, like, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about wavy, all that shit, getting dressed, fly, Ferragamo. That's the first time I'm seeing Ferragamo shoes and Ferragamo belts. The upper echelon designer, though, not the, he ain't busting out with just the jeans. You know what I mean? He giving you that fly old head shit, you feel me? But that's where I'm seeing the first taste of this shit, the real shit. You know what I mean? Smelling that real Italian leather. He walking with a butter on. Lay that shit down on the couch. You smell that joint. Damn, this shit crazy. This is leather. Like, damn, like, you feel me? Like, real sauce, bro. My pop really, like, you know what I mean? And that nigga shit ain't pushed back and that. And he ain't got no gray hair. He's 60. Yeah. That nigga look like he's 33, bro. I ain't gassing into nothing. I posted one joint. Like, and he'll come at anybody's mom, bro. On some real shit, bro. Like, that shit on, bro, on some dead serious shit. And that's only because he widowed now. Like, you know what I mean? He was definitely married. Rest in peace to my stepmother. You know what I mean? But yeah, buddy, like, that shit crazy. I ain't want to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Like, yeah. Like, that shit crazy, bloody. Like, that's how Philly is, bro. This shit, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gonna do, make your motherfucking money, get the fuck out of the way, bro. You know what I mean? We grown now. What the fuck is niggas gonna keep doing, man? You'll be mad as shit. You pull up on Hain Street out that joint, see me out that joint.
For sure.
Bro.
Yeah. For sure.
On some real shit, bro. Like,
it'll be disappointing.
It'll feel like, bro, why you here? And I ain't dissing my block. My block love me.
For sure.
Every one of my fucking albums is named after my block.
Yeah.
But why am I still out there, though? You feel me? On some real shit, like that.
Man, there you go, man. Philly First 48, man. I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you, Chad. You already know that's how you start the season off, man.
Yeah,
and
no, I appreciate y'all having me on some real shit. Like Johnny on some real shit. You know this shit long overdue.
Yeah, long overdue.
And we got a surprise for him too, so I ain't even gonna let him know what's in store. You feel me? You know what I mean? But yeah, this won't be the first one. You know,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
all I want to say. You feel me? This won't be the first one, man. You know what I mean?
There you go, man. Put your plugs in, let them know what you got, you know, in the works and shit like that before we close out and shit.
Oh man, go get that. Go stream right now. Go stream Sleeves. I just dropped Sleeves. I got so much shit, man. I'm confused. I just dropped Sleeves on Tuesday, and then I just dropped Hemza Thursday. You know what I mean? That they both on the radio simultaneously. Like, if y'all know me, y'all know I always got some shit on the radio and the mix and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Not to say that motherfuckers in the car just tune into the radio all day, but you know, you can go on iHeartRadio, you could go on Apple Music, stream the song, like, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, podcast, man, like everything, bro. We doing everything. Like, I don't even want to sit here and list shit like I gotta, you feel me? Like, nigga, we ballin', nigga. You feel me? Like, we carrying this shit, nigga.
There you go,
niggas
man.
already know my gram. I don't want to shout. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still do it on some humble shit though. The real Quilly. That's my Instagram. You know what I mean? Cousin, what's my Twitter? Quilly Carry It. That's my Twitter. My Twitch is Quilly Vector. And everybody that's trying to send beats and all that, and production and all that, and just want to do bookings, just get with me at quillycarrypotter@gmail.com. You know what I mean? Seriously, man. I'm working, bro. So, you know what I me? This shit family, you know this, you know what I mean? We come here, it's feed up shit, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's home, you know what I mean?
For sure, bro.
Even though this shit in Nova Scotia too, but it's you see how you gotta have it though?
Yeah, bro,
you see how you gotta
switch it up. You got to.
You see, as soon as I'm around past the joint, them motherfucking boys sitting right there. I made a mistake. Almost drove over the fucking island. I forgot the joint right there. No, you know my joint beep and let you know on the joint. I'm like, what the fuck? The camera started cussing. Yo, you about to chisel. That's something new I just put y'all on. Chisel is crashing. That's when you crash out. You crash. Yeah. No, damn, cause you chisel. Oh, you keep chisel. Remember you said, oh, you keep banging out. No. Chisel, you gotta give it some time to go viral. You can't just wait. No, you can't just think as soon as you say it now, niggas gonna know. You gotta give everything is time. You gotta give it some time. You know what I mean? So when this drop, then they'll be on it, and then maybe like May, around that time, June, niggas will be on. Oh, you ain't got no will game. I ain't about to chisel. I promise you. And that's the love of this shit. Like, bro, I could go for a whole nother hour. I got the raps. I got the raps. I know we wrapping this shit up and all that, but I really, bro, I love this shit, bro.
Shit, man. Cameras on.
I love this shit. You ain't see when Adam really had a whole nother segment coming, the stripper Jones, and he was like, no, bloody, we gotta like wrap it up now. And I'm really enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Because it ain't even about no cheese and none of that, bro. I told you, bro, we folks, bro. Like, it ain't even on that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? This shit fun for me, bro. It's therapy, too. A lot. Imagine if young niggas could get this, could talk to someone, bro. Yeah. Imagine that shit, bro. The YNs, imagine these young niggas could talk to someone, bro. This shit therapeutic. I swear to God, I feel good, bro. I swear to God, it's therapeutic, and I love doing this shit. Like, and if a young boy, we might gotta start doing that, bro. Talking to the pups, bringing the pups up here, like just on some shit. Like, yo, look, how you carrying it today? Yeah, no, I'm about to go to like 26 in the lower block. Yeah, we toasty and all that. No, come with me. No, we about to go to Budokan real quick. Where's Budokan?
Of course they gonna say that. Of course they gonna say that. Of course they gonna say that.
No, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
All that's all it take. And what fucking money was that? That ain't spending no cheese, bro. Come on, bro. Little calm shit like that, bro.
Shit go a long way.
Nigga, that's probably on 5:30s. You tell a nigga, hun, we gonna take you, hun. You take a little piece of Suboxone, young boy, smoke some weed, man. Don't fuck with them drugs, man. Like, don't even be on the Jones. You too deep in on your shot. You understand what I'm saying? And clean him up that way. Still let him hit the bud. Cause that's the only way. You take the bud away from him.
Oh, he picking up a switch. He take the bud away.
Take that shit away.
You can't. A nigga can stop some shit, but you take away the bud, and that's from the land. You can't take away the bud. But look, they fucking the bud up though. That's why I said I'm giving them Life. I'm giving them Restore. You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to Gil, man. We doing Gilly Grows and all that. Gilly Wong, we smoking out the dispensary. Why wouldn't I? You think I'm gonna go in there and buy they shit and I buy Gil shit? Man, come on, man. I might not post or whatever on the joint and on some Joe shit and see, look, the Philly Mind State. Now you dicky and all that. You see that how I still can't get out that shit? That's fucked up. And I smoked this shit, but I said I ain't gonna post it because that's fucked up, bro. And tomorrow I'm taking a picture with that shit. You understand what I'm saying? To break the cycle. Cause who gonna do it, bro? If we don't step up and break this shit, who gonna do it, bro? Ain't nobody gonna follow nothing if everybody keep doing the same shit.
Real shit.
Let's lead with good energy. You feel me? Real shit, bro. Let's lead with that shit. Let's start having fun, bro. Living, bro. Let's live, bro.
Let's live.
Oh, man, fuck all that dumb shit and all that, man. All that goofy shit and all that, bro. Motherfucking murder rate down.
Way down.
And I don't want to talk nothing bad, but that's, the weather ain't break yet. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't.
It's still down compared to what it was.
Yeah, what it was. Yeah, on some real shit. And that's felt like, what the fuck? This, come on, bro, let's live. Come on, Philly. Real shit. I don't give a fuck how y'all say about, he on his Farrakhan shit and all that, bro. Come on, man, it's time to grow up, man.
Oh, you telling me real?
We can't keep doing the same joint and all that. Even when you wanted me to snap on main folks and all that, I will snap on whoever you want me to, if you want me to. But the way I really feel, right now, everything cool, man. We happy, man. You know what I mean? We getting a couple of dollars, man. You know what I mean? The crib's a little bit bigger, man. The machine's a little bit faster. I don't feel like coming at nobody right now. You feel me? You know what I mean? It's just, let's just be happy, man. Enjoy this shit, man. For this shit be going, man.
This shit be over, because it's going to be over for all of us.
Yeah.
We all got a day.
No bullshit, bro. It's like, let's ball, man. Let's have fun, man. And man, let's just like with the consistency, bro. It's like even when people hear me dropping the new shit, they're like, I see the video when the joint dropping it on with the album. I'm just making music. That's all I'm doing, and everybody just loving it. It ain't like they didn't know I was hot, but it's just like, damn, Quill, we want you in that lab, bro. We want you in that studio, Big Bloody. Come on, bro. Drop that shit, Quilly. It's like, I know, but I'm living my life. I got to experience shit to talk about shit. You feel me? Fuck, I'm going to be, I don't even want to say, I keep saying that shit. I don't even want, you know what I mean? But we ain't on no J. Cole shit. You feel me? We ain't on that, man. Like, you know what I mean? And we ain't apologizing on nothing. You see who I snap on and all that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Motherfucker play with my name on any podcast. You bring my name up anytime, play with me, whoever. I'm going at you. Full throttle, I'm bidding off you, all that shit. Whenever I feel like stopping, that's when I'ma chill. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't going dropping no content anyway. Niggas ain't even about to drop a song. Like, you feel me? It's like you can give a nigga, like you say, you get a nigga the game, you can throw all the light on the nigga or whatever, bro. Niggas ain't shaking and moving, so that shit on you. Like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Don't be worried about that shit, bro.
Man, so crazy, closing, you did the first 48 beat challenge.
That shit was viral.
That was crazy.
Yo,
man.
ain't that crazy how we did that shit in front of Eddie V's, bro? Then it's like we changed.
I ain't gonna lie. You set the bar. Everybody was giving us the corner shit. Man, listen.
Stop laughing. See, that's when cuz always bidding on me. Like, bro, he know that I wanted the scene to be different. That's why he laughing. He know that I said, bro, I don't want to do my shit in front of a public store, bro. I don't want to do my shit in front of the Rocky Steps. I don't want to do my shit down South Street. I want to do something different. And look at the views on it. Crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Collab that with me. Let me get some of that YouTube money with you.
You already know I'm a team player.
But it's like, God damn, just from changing the scenery, people, places, and things, I changed the atmosphere. I changed the motherfucking parameter, nigga. One time, niggas drove up the King of Prussia, one time. And look at that shit. A nigga will tell you, yo, you far as shit. A nigga will tell you King of Prussia far, bro. Dang. You tell a nigga, yo, I'm on Golf Road, bro. I'm at the Chick-fil-A right here on the side of the joint. Bro, you far as shit. Bro, bro. King of Prussia. Niggas don't want to go to KOP. We can't shoot content up here. Like, come on, bro. Let them see something different. Let's jump in another crate.
100%.
You want to know why? Where'd I start from? Niggas in they bag. They suffocating. Niggas in they bag. Y'all still in y'all bag. I'm in my crate. Y'all still in y'all bag. Y'all suffocating, man. Jump out y'all bag, man. Snap out of it. Real rap. But yeah, man, y'all, this new shit crazy, man. I'm walking on this shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You ready for this new freestyle
like
window? I ain't gonna lie. You ready?
No, I ain't gonna lie. We gonna carry this shit to the moon. We gonna definitely carry this shit to the moon. I told Danny we gonna, you know what I mean? Danny know that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gonna carry it on a whole nother joint. Just, you feel me? Yeah, you know what I mean? No. We gonna ball. We still gonna ball, but
say no more.
We gonna rap, bloody.
All right, there y'all go, man.
This shit definitely crazy. Like, like, this shit gonna go viral. I already know this. Like, this shit gonna be a joint. Real rap, bro. This a good joint right here.
You already know, man. We closing, man. Johnnie Mac, 41st, 48. Quill came and carried. Y'all gonna see him again at your chair. You know what I mean? My brother, you already know, man. We closing out, man. Shout out to Rick. And shout out to mr.designer, man. The family, yo. He's closing out, man. Y'all gonna see this again, man.
That's top carrier.